Hello and welcome back to the Shifting Realms, everyone. We have made it through the maze. We have crashed through the maze, in fact. And while we have regained one Adam, we have unfortunately lost one Chelsea, but it's okay.
They're gonna leave me one.
We're gonna do our best. Can we please get an offering to the camera for what we're doing in Chelsea's memory? Insert in the arms of an angel.
We have here a MILF of the deep variety.
We miss you, Chelsea.
But we drawn here by Percy.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be associated with that MILF specifically.
I really hope that somewhere out there, someone watching it, this is the first episode of the Shifting Realms that you've ever seen. It's come up in your YouTube algorithm.
I guess I'll give it a try.
And you know what we're about now.
So
we're about
MILFs.
deep MILFs.
Yes.
Cobalt MILF with big naturals.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Shifting Realms, yellow flags
Our
up front.
assigned
New
YouTube
Ray
analyst.
Fair outfit.
Our assigned YouTube
Roger's
analyst
gonna
right
cut
now.
this.
Oh.
This is all gonna get cut.
Demonetized.
No, won't.
Friends, I have some good news and I have some bad news. I've been looking forward to this episode for a very long time, but before we can even get into the core content, I realized that I made an error. I made a mistake last session, and I need to let you all.
It's because I wasn't here.
Thank you for that reaction, because I know it's wild, right? But I was so off my game because you weren't here, Adam. But there is something really big and really important that took place, and I need to make sure that you are all aware of this. Because while you smash through the maze, you literally smash through the maze. It will take decades for them to rebuild and recover.
I don't think they'll.
I don't think they'll ever recover. You have armed a nation, an entire society of kobolds. You've given them the power of flight. You've given them a power that can level cities, and you've sent them on their way. And even though Ben, not Jabanu, but Ben solved my 19-word puzzle in like 10 or 15 seconds.
Ben didn't even give it to us. He was like, "These dummies won't get this.
I'll take care of this."
It was a too many chefs.
We were laughing.
But you stepped right through, able to step into the arcane prison. But friends, something important happened last session. Last session, Icarus was falling. Icarus was falling into the pit trap, and Jabanu attempted to rescue him. Now, an ungloved Jabanu hand accidentally punched Icarus in the face, which I know Icarus's face is ungloved. This is skin to skin contact. This was Jabanu's hand to Icarus's face. And for the first time since Icarus's deal with the Avatar of Gasigian, the Child of Forbidden Knowledge and the Martyr of the Dream Maiden connected. And in this instance, this is what should have happened. The deal with Gasigian has been concluded. The secret that has been requested has been delivered, and as necessary, carried out. Now, because I am kind and merciful, I will now be telling all of you what has transpired. My friends, my players, your characters will unfortunately be unaware of this. There will be ramifications, and there will be some nuance to this that will come up with a couple of the characters that are here, because the spirit is currently not present.
I wasn't even here last week.
But your body was.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt my family.
We used you as a ramrod to break through the maze. Mistress Tati's Tinctures and Tonics no longer resides in Fort Roker, and in fact, it never did. Gasigian has gained access to the memories of the Dreamscape and all recent escapades therein. Gasigian has learned the location of Lord's Tavern and all branching pathways from it. Gasigian has learned of all available information presented during the discovery of Herentith and the Three Hags.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh, I'm in
You do it for the
trouble.
story. That's fine.
I'm in danger.
I'll
all
do my
are.
best not to metagame, he said, staring into the middle
When
distance.
you said that they're not here.
Yeah, Mistress Tati's Tinctures and Tonics is no longer in Fort Roker, nor has it ever been in Fort Roker. And this is where we begin tonight's session. You all have just stepped through the arcane teleporter. You arrived directly into this very, very fine laboratory. You can tell that this is from certainly pre-shifting. What you see floating around the space, a number of unseen servants who look to be carrying gears, a chemical flask, odds and ends, books, but they pay you no mind. You see no footfalls. You hear no footfalls in this space. There is evidence of a large retinue of individuals having been here recently. As you step into this hall, you can look to your left and you're able to see that it looks like there's a banquet hall of some kind. And without a roll required, I will tell you all the following. It looks like very recently, in fact, within the past 1 to 2 hours, it looks like a celebratory heroes feast was consumed here.
Oh, no.
Of course, it's lost all of its magical power. Otherwise, I guess you could go like gnaw on the bones of the scraps if you would like. As you look off to the right, you'd be able to see that there seems to be a chapel of some kind. Looks to be a row of some pews, a small altar, and directly in front of you, it looks as if it is a reception area. As if there was some type of lab front desk that you might need to check in before moving into this space. And as you all materialize in this space, Enoch, this feels very familiar.
Oh, I was just going to ask if this gear looks familiar, so thank you.
What would you all like to do? And for my players here, I'm not going to hide anything tonight. There's no, we just did a crawl. The map that you can see on the table here in front of you. This is the map that you're able to see. You've stepped in at the far distance down there. To your left, you're able to see the banquet hall. To your right, you can see the small little area where there appears to be a chapel of some kind.
I look over to the large gear forged that's accompanied us. That I hacked in the previous episode, turn to it and say, stay here until your shutdown state. If you are attacked, defend yourself. Otherwise, do not move. Do not interfere with us. I will return for you.
Power's down. You can tell that it's a sentry mode up.
It's not a person. It does not have a soul, unlike me.
So it can't defend us?
I need to investigate it, understand its properties.
That sounds like a personal thing.
Well, we do have a history of just grabbing anything that might be dangerous.
I am trying to be careful, to Silas's point. Speaking of being careful, we should be on our guard. I recognize, if not this place, the articles found here. It's possible I built this.
What's making this light?
Well, in the time before the shifting, the mages and artificers were able to tap into their weave itself to produce all sorts of wonders, including magical light. If I had to guess, that's what these are doing. Am I near? Are we tapping into a ley line or near a ley line?
100%. You have the same feeling as if whenever you had found that first laid nexus underneath Oddballs in Port Haven.
So someone is taking the world's energy.
Yes, and he kind of, like unknowingly, even though he doesn't breathe, he. Yes, it is interesting.
It's curious that they built in the first part of this arcane prison, they put their laboratory first. But maybe that's just the side we entered in. We should find Tristarum, of course, and I think we need to start moving quickly. I don't know if they're doing anything to him. Hopefully he's just sitting in a cell.
He's been gone for some time. To your question, I don't think this was always a prison.
We will need to come to terms with the very real possibility that he is deceased.
Unlikely.
Oh, no. He's not.
We checked.
Well, he wasn't.
Giovanni's going to
All
pet Miza, who Roger allowed me to retcon that I summoned her in the hour and a half we were waiting.
Oh,
I saw
by
it.
the
I was
portal.
there.
Yep. So I was like, summoned her right before we stepped in, so she's here with me now. Like, so does anyone know how far we teleported? Like, are we still in the same complex, or are we like in are we even still in
Where are
the
we?
city? Yeah.
Good question.
Would
Would your knowledge of ley lines allow us to map ourselves?
I wonder if I could use a ley sense to determine that distance we had traveled, roughly.
Very reasonable. Very reasonable.
That's worth a spell slot.
Please, if you expend it, I will just give this to you for free, my friend, but for that at the cost of a spell slot.
Oh no.
We will
spell
say-
slots.
Use them, burn them.
I mean,
you are
oh
not
no.
terribly distant from where Hearthold proper would be. You are a little bit deeper down below the old city and a little bit closer towards what would be the southwest direction, right? But in the grand scheme, you're not hundreds of miles
Okay.
away. You might be a grand 2-3 miles
Okay.
southwest.
While we traveled here instantaneously, the distance was, relatively speaking, minor. The distance of a few miles. We are still within the general vicinity of Hearthold.
Good.
A few miles.
Into the
Vertically?
mountain.
Down and to the southwest. You're definitely closer to the core,
We are deeper than we were before.
but it does not feel any warmer than it was whenever you were already in the Dwarven Undercity.
Can I check out this chapel? I want to see if there's any insignia of certain gods here.
Yeah, of course you can.
Are there any people?
No, you
Okay.
see the unseen.
Asking the relevant questions.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, right. Everyone's like, "Hey, stop! Hold on, we're doing rolls." No, please make me a religion check or an investigation check.
Investigating, you're out
I'll
of
do
the way.
religion with theater.
What did you say, Kate?
Are there any people?
You do not see any people besides the unseen servants that appear to be carrying those alchemical flasks, cogs, things like that.
Off of that, I'm a puppy now. Can I sniff for people?
You may give me an active perception check. You can make it with advantage because you're using your sense of smell. What'd you get?
Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, or with an investigation or religion?
Religion.
Okay, first things first, you can clearly tell that it looks like the temple itself was originally built and designed in honor of Frith. However, ascribed atop that, there appears to have been some additional recent additions for Arl, our version of the sun god. Right. That looks like, when I say additions, I mean like slapped over recent additions, probably just like in the past couple of years, as compared to looking at something that's runic and ancient like this place is.
Okay, and there's no associations with the dwarves we've been running into with Aurel?
No. Now,
Okay.
to be quite clear with you, I would say that would be maybe a confusing relationship, because while the dwarves themselves aren't like entirely adverse to going up onto the surface in this setting, it's maybe not as common for there to be a dwarf who is like a priest or a follower of Arl, right? They oftentimes create their own suns underground.
Yeah,
They
makes
don't need to
sense.
think about the sun god. What did you get with your sniffy sniff?
25.
You smell one dwarf.
I don't like that.
Well, we're looking
We're
for one
looking for
dwarf.
one dwarf.
No, I'll say that again. You smell one dwarf. Doesn't smell familiar to you.
I will relay that to the group.
I have two things I would like to do.
Yes, of course.
Knowing now that we were definitely in ruins before, and now that we're in like more active things connecting or pre-shifting. I remember the last time I looked at some ruins using the gift I was given by Frith, I saw something very different. So knowing that, I would like to activate that site.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You activate that site, and immediately this place thrums with life. Again, it's this strange, silent silver footfall. It's almost like these silvery wisps begin to manifest and fill the air. I think the best way to describe it would be almost like that Wraith World-esque from what we've seen in like Jackson's like Lord of the Rings. And you were able to see, it looks like that there are constructs moving through here. Constructs that do not look very dissimilar to Enoch. And you can see that they all look to be carrying out remarkably menial tasks. And then you would be able to see an individual walking through here. And because we've already explored this in the past, it would look identical to the human guise that Enoch has taken on whenever they manifested and Hermes came through.
I also saw the movie.
And the movie, of course, and the star. Yeah. Walking through, and it looks like they're going about their business, actively conducting research. It does not look like they have slept in a number of days.
That checks out.
And the second thing that I want to do.
Everybody gets 2.
So I have a passive ability that's always active, but I want to like try to pay attention more to it.
Okay.
With this Slayer sense.
Okay.
So I have a 1 mile like radius here.
Mm-hmm.
I would be able to sense like powerful beings that contain essences and not necessarily know exactly where they are, but like the general area.
Yeah.
And since we are in this small space, I would like to see if I feel anything to let us know to be more cautious. And then I can spend a Slayer die to get me more information on that.
Beautiful. The passive ability, you are able to tell that there is one being who is giving off a powerful signature. Someone that if you were to kill them, to otherwise harvest their essence, you can tell that there is a singular being here that you can tell with a remarkably high CR rating essence. Only one. And I'll even give you, it's directly in front of you and past, as if you were to walk behind the check-in desk and to keep walking down that hallway, you can tell that it's probably only a couple 100 feet that way.
I'm gonna spend the Slayer die because this gives me the creature type.
Hell yeah, let's go.
And that will let me know.
My eyes on dwarf.
Yeah. Well, that would be
I'll take those bets.
That's the best case scenario.
I'll put my negative 3,999.
Ooh, he's gambling with more debt.
That's how the rich get richer. Use that debt.
Oh, jeez.
All right, let's see it.
Okay.
Make the roll, add the dice on top. We'll see to what degree you are able to skyrocket through this.
Would you like a monster ecology work?
I would take monster ecology. I'll take that lore appropriately, yes.
So that is going to be a 15.
Okay.
You're saying dwarves are monsters?
So what's interesting?
We're all monsters.
What
Correct.
is interesting about this? You get a 15, so it's a lower DC because you're using a lore, but it's still not a remarkably high roll.
It's really bad.
It is not. I'm so sorry for those of you that bet on dwarf. It's
See, y'all thought I was stupid.
it's not giving dwarf. It's definitely giving divine or celestial.
See, I didn't bet on dwarf. Icarus did.
You just hyped. You just hyped.
Double that debt.
So Saradin is
You
divine, confirmed.
I owe you.
So
That's what it says.
you all see Silas do is like, I did prep work before we entered to get that additional bonuses just in case we got jumped by any vampiric presence, which we were pretty much okay with.
She could be anywhere.
She could be anywhere.
Oh, shit.
I would have known. And I sense that being is a little closer. Also assuming that that's probably Saradin. As I like hone in, I like raise my hand to like say something about it and then just like stop.
What?
It's celestial, but is it in a similar vein to when I got to study Icarus?
Nope. It's complicated. You only got a 15, so I can't give you a ton. It's definitely different. It's definitely not our version of an ASMR. It's not a Nephilim. It's not a Seraphim. That's definitely not what it is. And with a 15, I feel comfortable giving that to you.
Actually, I get advantage on that check.
No, we'll make it again. Let's see it.
To recall the
Does anybody speak Celestial?
It's the same roll.
Just me.
Then it stands.
I will expound. Like, I don't know what is down there, but it.
Should I go look?
No, not yet. We'll need Icarus's advice on this one.
I could send Tulu, but I need to summon him back.
There's some sort of divine, celestial presence back there.
Hearing this conversation, Icarus emerges from the chapel. Well, there's an anomaly in there, which may be connected. Someone seemed to slap some oral labels all over the Frith stuff. So I'm imagining there's a connection.
Well,
I look at that room with detect magic.
The chapel?
Yeah, because you made a religion check, not an investigation check or anything like that. You would definitely be able to tell that there are some artifacts in there. There's some religious artifacts. We are done with roll tables. There are no legendary magic items in there.
I didn't get one.
Well,
Can I have one?
no, you all got
Please,
enough.
sir.
You got more than enough.
I didn't roll anything.
There are some like spell books, but think more like priestly, like divine spell books type of things that are closer connected to some of the divine pantheon.
Do I know of any celestial creatures that would follow Arl? Some like planetar type vibe,
Ooh,
but like sun god?
I will say this. Arl is probably our closest version to like if you're gonna be a sun god, you got like a smidge of bro in you, and so he probably has like, you know, a group of like Solaris or things that come through. But I will say this: he is no Kai.
Okay.
Probably has a host of angelic guardians.
Uh-huh.
Probably pretty likely that the ones that come first whenever you're summoning your angelic guardians are probably coming from Arl.
Right.
But
So I still got my boy with me, right?
you got your boy with you, yeah.
Okay. Well, if there's a celestial in there, as you
Right,
said,
and I'm going to make a very conspicuous gesture, much like Icarus does every time he uses message, and
It's working.
I'm connecting to Icarus.
hello.
We should be very careful. Hermes worked here.
Right.
While this is happening, Enoch is just like, oh, this is interesting. Oh, look at this. Oh.
Maybe we should keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't touch anything.
I'm with him. I'm just like, oh wow.
Considering his track records with containing celestial beings.
Look at this photograph.
Yeah.
True. Okay, well, we'll proceed with caution.
I leave it in your hands then.
All right.
I'll keep an eye on him.
I'm going to walk past the welcome desk. Can we start moving towards...
Sure you can.
Jabanu's searching through the welcome desk.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing if there's any interesting papers
excuse me,
or
Jabanu.
anything.
You have to push past Giovanni, who's, I like to imagine, actively
living.
riding Misa and looking down.
Enoch is tempted to, but does not steal any of the tools that he finds. 'Cause stealing is wrong.
Hard to steal from yourself, my guy.
Do you want me to steal things for you?
No.
So you're looking through the help desk as you're
Boring.
passing by the help desk. Looking through the help desk, to be quite clear with you, it would be, again, this is a fantasy game, so we can kind of suspend a little bit of disbelief here, but it is very much a log of who was here and who checks in, who checks out. And it is meticulous, Jabanu. And to be honest, if you were to flip through all the pages, I'm sure that most of them would immediately desiccate and probably poof to nothing. But with a very delicate hand or delicate read, you might be able to look through and see some of the names that are listed here. Besides that, you would be able to tell that some of the other items, whether they were keys or arcane crystals that would activate the space, there are clearly things missing. Things of note, things of importance were taken, but they did not care about the visitor's log whatsoever.
Do I see Sarah Interestarum in this log at all? So does it appear to be a log of prisoners or visitors?
Yeah, great question. I would like you to please make me a dexterity check of some kind. Sleight of hand would be appropriate. If you want to sell me on one of your lores that might be appropriate to papercraft.
Okay,
Well-
yeah, Nim wants to help.
Well, calligrapher supplies. So
I'll take
plus
it.
dexterity.
And I think if Nim helps, you can have advantage.
Sweet.
A
And,
DC?
and I'm also
Nim loves
my
old
background
paper,
is
or
holding
she calls it
is
paper.
handling old manuscripts.
You already got advantage. I can only give you so much.
Elven advantage.
Nice. So that is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. Saradin Tristarum's name is never listed on here once.
Does it seem, when you say visitors, is visitors like a euphemism for prisoners, or does this seem to be like,
Absolutely not.
okay?
Esteemed guests.
Esteemed guests,
Yep.
yeah.
It very much looks like, and I think about that with your dirty 20, you would clearly be able to put two and two together at this point. This looks like Hermes Trismegistus was keeping a very meticulous log of who he allowed to be here, and there are very, very few names that are listed here. And to be honest, I didn't know if you all were going to explore this, so I forgot to copy it in my notes. The only name that you would see listed in here for the most part would be the name that Gasigian was using while he was posing and actively tricking Hermes Trismegistus pre-shifting as coming and visiting his main man.
Do I catch?
His main squeeze.
Do I catch Iris?
What a son of a bitch.
I would say actually Iris probably never would have come to this location. And with that said as well, it's highly likely that even Erebos Sicario never would have come to this location.
Yeah, that was going to be my next one. Okay.
As you pick through the stuff on the desk, you also see like scrawled on one of the pages, "Trost sucks."
Yeah, there's
On a signed headshot.
You know what? Let's build on that.
Okay.
Because in addition to that type of, I think getting into Hermes' mentality a little bit, there would probably also be a separate log that you can clearly tell it's pinned so perfectly that it's obvious that a construct was pinning this, and it would say over and over again like "wife called again, wife called again, wife called again."
Hey Enoch, I think this was your place.
Are there any names in there that I would recognize?
Dagger.
Okay, that's such an interesting line of thought here. There wouldn't be any names that you would recognize from your life on the arcs where you are from. The name that you would recognize, you recognize the fact that this is Hermes. It's kind of like the difference.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be starstruck right now
Well, that's
because
the-
I know
that's-
he's a bad person.
Well, that's the thing. It's the difference.
Hey.
It's the difference between like reading about somebody in like the propaganda textbooks and like actually being in their lab and their place. So I think the biggest takeaway is like, oh shit, this was like the person who like created the arcs and like kept us all alive and say that
I'm
this
like
was their place.
screenshotting
visit
shit from
Monticello.
Wishtray. So
Exactly.
Enoch, your name was Hermes Trismegistus, right? Look, this visitor's log belongs to him. I think this was totally your
A
place.
visitor's log. Should we write
Yeah,
in
check it out.
Should
No,
we
no,
put
no,
our
no, no, no,
names?
no.
Wow.
We're not writing in the visitor's log.
What sensitive information?
As I'm going, I'm using my Echoes of the Divine ability, which will basically give me like that kind of like Jedi Fallen Order past sense thing.
Hell yeah, that's
for
psychometry.
Celestial. So I can see footprints, fingerprints, essence trails within a 45-foot radius of
Oh,
the Celestial. So I want to see what I can see about the Celestial, and based on what Silas told me, I think I know which direction he is. But has he touched anything in here?
Oh yes.
Oh.
It's the person that the footsteps, the energy, the essence trail that you are following doesn't look like it's that old. And it definitely actively walks forward. It was sitting here. I will go so far as to say that you get the energy that somebody was kicking their feet up on the desk, tip tapping on the desk itself, waiting for someone.
Human-sized fingerprints?
Humanoid sized.
Yes.
Like dwarven size.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
It's dwarf shaped.
Dwarf-shaped fingers,
share
and
that.
proceeds
Not dwarf, why dwarf shaped?
proceeds into the area that you are about to walk into.
All right. I'll open the door with my buddy, and I'll just be casually chatting in Celestial with him, just shooting the
Did you
shit.
catch the game last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Blitzball up there.
Yeah.
Icarus, did you find anything? What are you saying?
And he's
This
just
place
gonna
is too quiet.
continue straight forward, following the trail. And he wants to appear non-threatening.
Right.
Should we be following Icarus there? He looks like he's following something.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
And
After
I'll,
you.
I'll lean back in. The Celestial's this way, but you may want to hang back just a little.
I thought
in
it was a
case he
dwarf.
Hold on a minute. I'm not very good at assessing human emotions, but what's going on with you?
What do you mean?
There's some
This is the first time you've ever asked me how I've been.
that is true. You are concerned that I am here.
I'm concerned that you're here, yes.
But if it makes you feel any better, I don't like being here either.
I'm not concerned because of you. I'm concerned for you, Enoch.
Then we have an understanding. I see what you mean. If we could leave here as quickly as possible. I am going to try to gently take that notebook because of the one name in it.
Yes. I'll allow it. I think I do want a roll to see if it disintegrates.
Yeah, I know that would be great.
And when Enoch, it requires the most delicate possible touch.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Well, that's what you had him roll. So
Yeah.
with adding my bonus,
I would have taken athletics from you. Just
adding my bonus of 0, I rolled a 15.
you know what, man? That's good enough for me tonight.
You know what, man? It disintegrates.
And honestly, that's better energy. You know what? Fuck the guy who said that a minute ago. You
can keep the cover.
The cover stays.
Yeah.
The cover stays. The back cover is just like on the ground still, but you're able to get the front cover and the pages inside.
I gently, put it in, some kind of encasement and put it in my pocket. We can proceed.
Now, I know it seems as if Icarus, with the angelic guardian that you've summoned, is at least at the front area of this. I would like to make it very crystal clear where you all are entering and what you all are looking at here. You all are more than welcome to take a look at the map here in front of you. You all have walked from behind the welcome desk over in the front. You've proceeded down this central hallway. You will be passing, and I want to be clear, if I could have somebody please point to those constructs in the center there. Yeah, there are constructs that look very similar to the Juggernaut Enoch that you all just rescued, and they all look like they're not active. They're all currently in their off condition, just like Enoch had his do in the room prior. You all would move forward. You can taste that power in the air. There is raw ambient magics, very similarly to whenever you all were actually playing and fighting in that nexus point underneath Port Haven. It also feels a little bit similar to whenever you first were in that, the first time you went to like Echoina's place, right? There was that raw power and energy that was there as well. You can see that there is a drawbridge of sort. And again, on our map, it clearly looks like it's a classic drawbridge, but this is like, think about like carbon fiber slats that float and levitate and lock into place over what appears to be just an abyss of pure liquid, some maybe gaseous, mana. Down below.
Pure weave?
Pure weave. This place has been condensed. This place, if you were in the lay nexus point beforehand, it was kind of like unfiltered, raw, uncut, right? Energy of the ley lines being brought into a place. This laboratory has been designed and created to all of the pipes, veins, if you will, of the ley lines coming in here to be processed and brought to this collecting point for massive amounts of power. It has already been filtered. It's already been cut. This is the good stuff.
As Icarus is walking, he turns back to Enoch and he says, countries would fight wars for much less.
Holy
I believe they did.
And are going to.
Which is why Arcaith, we had to have it. It was a matter of security. We were securing the future for ourselves and our children.
The words are coming to you much more naturally than they should, Enoch.
The forged there, I built them. Why should our people go off to fight and die? Why not have them do it? And then, if they should fall in battle, well, so they so choose, they could rise and fight again.
Who are our people?
People of Arcaith.
How far down is the pool?
So, you know what? That's a great question. It's probably only about a 10 or 15 foot fall to the pool. As to its depth, that's a really challenging thing to determine.
We going swimming.
I'm gonna do something.
Yeah. Allow me to describe what you see in this space a little bit more fully before you all fully step in. Because right now, I'm going to give you all the benefit of the doubt that you're kind of like at the drawbridge area before you actually step onto maybe this center platform, right? But allow me to tell you what you all see. Here, there is a gigantic cage. And the chains that the cage is held in place with do not look remarkably dissimilar from some chains that you all already have in your possession.
Mithril chains of binding.
The mithril chains of binding.
That seems That seems good.
All rights reserved.
Inside that giant cage surrounded by the chains, you are able to see a couple of things. And if you have questions about this, please ask, because this needs to be crystal clear for what is about to happen. You are able to see that there is a very large sphere. The sphere that is in there inside the cage is a sphere inside. I know it's terrible. Rip Chelsea, honestly.
Cube and a sphere.
There is a cube on the outside, right? And inside the cube, there is a sphere. I can hear her now. And the sphere is opaque and gray. It is a swirling mass of shadowy gray energy, right? And you cannot see through it. And for those of you that had popped Detect Magic, for those of you that had used any type of Slayer senses, Divine senses, anything else, you are incapable of seeing, feeling, or perceiving anything on the other side of that opaque, gray, swirling, shadowy mass.
Like behind it?
No, inside of it,
Inside of
right?
it. Okay.
You can around it, that's totally fine. And to build on top of this, for those of you that were tracing or tracking that dwarf and or celestial energy or footprint, that's not where it's coming from.
Sea orb.
It is quite clearly coming from further up ahead, where you probably wouldn't be able to see it from your lower vantage point up here, but there definitely appears to be an energy signal coming from what it would be a desk or a chair or a table area up here on a raised dais platform.
Enoch. Is this an auricularium?
And I pull out the small one from my pocket. Well, it's one test I could do.
Yeah.
No,
Not yet.
Just answer the question first.
I would have to get closer to it to find out.
Look at it with your eyes.
He's doing that fucking thing.
receptors.
Enoch, no.
Does the orb look familiar to me?
Okay, no, you've seen many an orb in your
Well,
life.
I was thinking you kind of described it about like the orb that I went into. So
Yes,
that's what I was
yes.
trying to connect.
Okay,
So.
yes. Okay, so oh my god. What a good callback appropriately. So the only reason that this makes sense to you is this has nothing to do with the teachings or the education that Hermes would have left. It has nothing to do with the arcs. It has nothing to do with archaic. Yeah, yes, literally. And it has everything to do with how you essentially escaped the Arc City and where you found yourself. This is screaming Arden.
The sphere?
He signed it.
I can't say
big
too
A.
much. I can't say too much as to like the source. Is he the one who cast it? Who knows? But the signature, the flavor, the energy, you recognize that's Arden bullshit. There's no doubt about that.
Enoch, no.
It's not that.
What?
That's Arden.
Well,
That's-
that's
he's
doubly
already
a
trapped.
reason to not.
I mean, he's not. I don't think he's not in there. But
Yes, but-
that's his type of.
Is that
shit.
what removed you from us before? The same thing? Because if so, does that mean... Okay.
No.
This guy knows
I think
orbs
that
now.
orb was just
To where that like
orb
sense
knowledge.
is. As soon as Icarus looks away from it, I'm gonna look
Yeah.
there. Like,
different flavor.
Don't
It
move.
hasn't moved. It hasn't moved. The energy signature of that celestial being has not moved.
So I guess to answer the question, Enoch is going to begin looking at with his eyes, looking at the orb there and trying to determine, is this the auricularium or is this the original or a copy?
I will allow you to make a check of some kind. History, investigation, technomancy.
Technomancy is
I'll
what
allow you
I'd
to
like
make with
to use.
advantage too. You're checking your own work, right?
you got a flash of genius in there too.
I do.
Genius.
This is the time.
25.
With a 25, you are very much on the right track, Joe. Enoch, you're looking at this and you were able to tell that this is prototype. This is prototype for the prison and housing of a god.
Oh.
It's been heavily adjusted
Yeah.
and augmented in the past 1,000 years. And I think the energy and the information that you're getting is definitely like different energy and information that Kennedy's getting, because you've had very different experiences with this. It's a model auricularium, because what is the auricularium more so than just a device capable of harnessing, capturing, imprisoning, and siphoning the power of a god? This one is definitely rudimentary compared, but on another maybe more real hand, also more functional.
Who built this? This is not mine. At least I don't think so. God, why can't I not remember?
Enoch, there were many scholars who followed in Hermes' footsteps. Maybe they tried to create a copy of some kind, lesser so, but still capable of maybe capturing a minor god or something of the sort. I would request we don't blow anything up. I want to see if we can get some answers out of this celestial guy.
We should figure out what it is.
Well, maybe he can tell us.
We must be prepared to fight.
Yes, but let's not lead with that, because we are on a bridge of molten magic, so...
You hear the sound of a chair
Quite well spoken.
scooching backwards.
Here, let me speak to him, please.
Pull out a staff.
Can I drop a rock into the magic and see what happens?
Absolutely, you can. You hear
As they're getting
Disappears.
ready, Enoch's gonna try to
That
do
doesn't
this.
help me at all!
Enoch will try to do this surreptitiously.
it doesn't burn.
Okay.
He is going to reach into his pocket, and the vents on his arm are going to open up, and he is going to flip a tiny little switch. Something inside the pocket.
I am observing Enoch when Icarus goes back. As I said I was before.
Let me get my spell slots back,
Hey,
man.
yeah. hey. This is the good stuff. It works.
Oh, it's like he's intoxicated by it.
I'm gonna start walking across the bridge if I'm able to.
Yeah, you start walking across the bridge and you hear the sound of the chair scooting back, and now coming up on this raised platform around the front of the desk, you would be able to see that there is very much a figure who is standing here. And for the players here, I have already shared a photo of what this NPC looks like, but allow me to fill you in with a little more details and for you at home. The man who stands at the edge of this raised platform is carrying themselves with a patience and a stillness of someone who has been very patiently waiting. They are wearing a dark blindfold bound firmly across their eyes, but it's not necessarily intentionally to conceal because of choice, but of necessity. Beneath it, on one side of the face, one eye seems to be subtly distorted. The cloth is pulled away, and you can clearly tell that there is a ruby that has been inserted into one of their eyes, right? This crystal, this red crystal has been inserted where an eye once was. And it glows with this low, kind of restrained hum and energy. You can also see that there are cracks of energy, cracks of magic, almost like they're burns that seem to be tracing across their brow, tracing across their temples, around their cheeks, up and down their neck as well. And if anyone wants to guess, I'll tell you, you've seen this before. One Ilias Adreuth, the high priest of Arl, who you all listened to a sermon way, way back in Port Haven, had the same runes and the same burns and the same magical divine scars carved across him. It's the type of scar one wears when they've channeled high-powered, high-level divine magic for years and years and years. Going more toward his physicality, his beard is iron gray and it is meticulously braided. You can see that it is almost ceremonial in nature, the way that it's here. He stands tall for a dwarf, stands quite tall for a dwarf, composed, posture, immaculate. He carries himself with more of a high priest energy instead of maybe like a militaristic leader, right? But you can tell that he knows his way around a battlefield. He understands martial proficiency, so to speak.
Is he wielding a cane or anything like that, or like a stick? Like, does he seem like he can see?
He does not. Beautiful. He does not have a stick, does not have a cane, does not have a weapon on his person whatsoever that you can see. And as he leans over to the side, he would tell you all the following. Hands down, looking at you. One eye covered with the cloth, the other with the ruby here. And he would say, "My name is Elof Merrillman, and I welcome you, heroes of Frith, to the hubris of Hermes." And he looks directly at you, Enoch. "The testing grounds and the eventual capture of a god. Now a treasure trove of arcane might in the history long forgotten. I've been waiting for you." And he just stays leaning over the side here. And as he does so, you hear popping. And in the area surrounding you all on lifted platforms, you would see that a number of constructs that look very similar to Enoch, not perfect. Again, we've already had it on camera that Enoch, this chassis is the creme de la creme, right? The piece de la resistance. It is perfect in all ways.
One of a kind, baby.
Truly one of a kind, but they do look, it's easy to tell that they are the same maker, right? And they all materialize and hone in with repeating crossbows, right? Honing down on all of you. And he looks like he's willing to have a conversation.
I hope we are not hostile in this situation. We just want to have a conversation. We're looking for our friend.
He continues, and he says, "You have found the one that you seek, Saradin Tristarum. I have received everything that I need from them. I will give you ample time and opportunity to retrieve them. Worry not." He looks to Enoch. "It's funny that you travel with this group. Here, you built this place to house a god, and now I've used it for my interrogation chamber."
Interrogation? That's not good.
Whom are you interrogating?
Tristarum.
He points to Icarus. "It's important for you all to know that your arrival was preordained. My mistress said you would arrive. I need only be in the right place at the right time."
Oral put you up to this?
No. My queen has not been wrong yet.
Nothing is preordained.
Who is your queen?
He chuckles at nothing being preordained. "I eagerly await the opportunity to be proved wrong, yet I fear that today is not that day, Hermes."
Every single time.
Who is your queen?
He looks over to you. Again, that piercing crystalline ruby eye. "I know for a fact that you will meet her soon enough, for that too is preordained."
And Icarus, ask him how the rest of this conversation goes, if he knows how.
Preordained. No, just
Listen, what? You are a priest of Oral, I take it?
He laughs a hearty laugh.
You didn't put all that shit in the church over there?
"I was a priest." "My ears," he says when you curse. "I spent a life of servitude to Oral."
And it wasn't what you thought it would be.
And what did it give me but darkness? I poured myself into everything. I gave every ounce of my being. It left me a hole, a husk, a shell of a man. The Queen has given me an opportunity to become more, to become better.
Are you familiar with basic manipulation of people? You
He looks
find
at
them
you.
at their lowest, and you give them what they think they want, and they are very malleable.
Why do you know that?
I was a priest. What do you think?
I don't think this is going very well.
Don't say it out loud.
It's okay.
It was
speak your mind
preordained.
here.
Can you just give us like one hint for who your queen is?
He holds up
If we're gonna find out,
he holds
anyway.
up a piece of paper and says, "Do you want to just activate the dialogue prompt?"
Yes.
Hey.
hey. Yeah, you hit activate. And he goes on to his prepared monologue.
He pulls out a scroll.
Which answers the question of whether or not he can see.
changes.
Right,
We're
because
all
he then pulls out a scroll that he can
The
read.
subtitles appear.
His voice actor
He
changes.
tells you, because I'm going to read it in my voice so that you all get the information. He tells you all the following. He says, "Your arrival, of course, was preordained. Our mistress has yet to lead us astray. We have extracted all that we need from the Avatar. You may attempt to retrieve them if you wish. They are no longer a threat to us. As for your group," he offers you this. "I'll say this. Your interference in Fort Roker has caused some unexpected complications, however, none of which will pose more than an annoyance. Even now, the forces of House Ironheart march upon the western tundra of Frostholm to bring those alien knife ears to heel. A glorious conquest, yes. A glorious conquest which will serve as the perfect veil in silencing of the Underhill upstarts of Viridia. My forces will bring Aeltherin to their knees even as I travel home to the Iron Reaches and cast Underhill blood upon the Mother Rocks.
Mother Box?
Mother Rocks.
Okay.
You scroll back. Scroll back the subtitles. Uh-huh.
Did he say? Oh, never mind.
And because you all skip to the end, he then activates this dialogue line. And he says, "Our time grows thin, heroes. I mustn't keep my queen waiting. The next stage in her grace's glorious vision of a united Elderray begins now." And you can hear as he activates a lever of some kind. And the area where the prison, where you had seen this, falls, the ground disappears, and it all falls into the pool below.
Oh shit.
Oh, the whole platform we're on?
Now, not the one that you're on.
Oh.
The one that
holding Sarah.
With the orb.
the one that
Yeah.
the one that appeared to hold a cell-like structure.
Uh-oh.
He drops it into the pool of mana, and he says, "And I am but her humble servant." And he drops this line, and he puts a hand, which appears to be a hand like so. He brings it straight here between the eyes, and he says, "Under Ponderous we serve, as above, and all the constructs then echo out so below." And you can see that it looks like the constructs, one by one, all begin to disappear, having not fired a single shot at your direction, at your bodies whatsoever.
Are the chains still connected?
Chains would have fallen down in there with it. I'll say that as well. If, think full release, chains and all, boom, gone. And he continues, and he says, "If the sage means that much to you, I recommend you hurry. Even an avatar can't bear the brunt of a nexus for long. Though," and he says this, which is arguably very important underlying information for you all players, "short remaining their time shall be. Our queen signed their death warrant the moment the sage was captured. I look forward to seeing all of you in Archaeath." And you watch as he holds his hand out. And now, Kennedy, in a very, very similar portal-esque orb-like energy, the one that bamped you away from the original fights back in Port Haven, a portal opens. It's got that it's got that same void energy. It's got the same thing from your fight with Delroth. So you're getting the very similar like Arden signatures from this. And he steps through it. And I will allow everyone to make an active perception check. The DC for this is relatively high. The DC for this is 20.
I don't know why. No point in me rolling this.
I got a 21.
Who succeeded? DC was 20. For those two of you that succeeded, it is quite clear. It is quite clear that the portal that he is stepping through opens up to a lavish bedchamber, royal bedchamber. It looks as if it couldn't be any. It makes Port Haven and South Point Keep look like it's honestly a fucking motel dump.
Okay.
And you can still see a little bit of the bubbling coming up off of the pool of mana before you all.
Can we go in there?
Wait, is that Saradin in the cage?
Icarus,
Yes.
can we go in there?
I
I
cast
don't know. I've never
telekinesis.
jumped into pure mana.
There's only one way to find out.
We're not avatars. I know that much. So if he can't survive in there, how would we?
Kennedy, you can, can't you?
I jump in.
Oh, fuck it. I'll jump in too.
The moment that you jump in, all of your
All your
spells,
friends jump in.
all of your spells that you cast from this point on will be upcast by 1 level.
Oh shit, yeah.
You can add an additional damage die on top of that as well. You are also, let me pull this up. You also have advantage on all saving throws against not only spells, but powers and supernatural effects. Read that as DM bullshit. You have advantage on saving throws from DM bullshit. Okay?
Okay.
Very, very fair. And you begin to fall.
So
Sink.
he's trying to save Karnath's dad, because we love Karnath, and he has grown to be his friend. And he's trying his best to like swim to him, but also just being in this, it is extremely distracting, to say the least. It is like tapping into the energy that powers him. So he is he looks happy to be down here, if you could see him, even though that's strange to say. So he's starting to swim.
Oh, you don't need to swim.
Okay.
It feels like you're almost in a free fall.
Oh, okay.
It feels as if oh my gosh, the fact that I have this right here next to us, like this.
Why?
This material.
Keep that thing on me.
It feels like you're falling through a veil as you're falling through this space. You can feel almost like that tool. It is wispy. There is just like a fine mist of
He knew
mana.
this was gonna happen.
Truly, honestly, wild. And I know you jumped. You jumped. Who jumps next?
I'll go.
You jump third.
Mhm.
Ireless, on each of your turns, if and when combat were to happen, while you are here, for a free action, it doesn't cost you literally anything. For free, you can look me in the face and say, I'd like to activate a wild magic surge. Okay?
I think I'm gonna try and grab onto Ireless to keep Ireless from jumping.
What, not punching her in the face?
Roll for no, I'm gonna do that.
But I think crap. I think Ireless is gonna drag me down, and I'm not gonna let go.
You immediately
Isn't that
feel
true?
completely disconnected from Lorid. If you need to use your martyr powers, I'm going to ask that you add an additional 5 HP on top.
Got it.
Whoa.
Damn.
Kennedy, I don't think I can go down there.
Do I have the same effects as Enoch or nothing?
Interesting. It feels almost as if it is, you're not a construct, because you don't have those like vents to be able to suck all that in, and you're not designed in the exact same way. He was made as a device to like funnel this in. You're not going to get the same full benefits and boons.
You have to enema it.
We just end the episode. That'd be so funny. You get the following benefit. You already have everything that's based around like rerolls. You are allowed to get one. If you miss, you are allowed to ask for another opportunity for free, simply to roll again.
Sounds good.
Use it wisely. Okay, who jumps next? No, I didn't hear you.
I don't think I can go in there.
Come in, the water's fine.
He's fucking roaring it out of his mind.
And I'm going to grab a hold of where my scar is from the Slayer ritual.
Carl walks up and just taps you on the shoulder.
It ties it.
Yes.
I kick him.
He falls in.
No.
Don't again, Papa.
Is it because of?
I'm not sure how it'll affect me. I'm not sure how it'll affect you. And I will very quickly paraphrase what I did to Enoch to shut him down. These are opposite coins.
You feel a hard and heavy slap on your ass. And Torres walks by. And Torres walks by. He turns his back to the side and he points to you with what appears to be an inky rapier. And he says, "Time's not for thinking. Time's for falling." And he just falls backwards.
All right, cool guy. Jesus, dramatic.
Put on his
Fuck it, all
sunglasses.
three.
He comes back up,
I'll
smiles
hold
at
out
you.
my hand.
Put on his
He
sunglasses
climbs
as
back
he was
up there.
diving in.
I'll hold out my hand.
Cool, and I grab it and jump.
Badass. First things first.
Your fur.
We'll do.
Hey, it was
We're
my
gonna do-
robot hand.
We're gonna do Kennedy first. As you were falling through, you kind of see this strange kaleidoscope, like a kaleidoscope effect. Kennedy looks like Kennedy. You see Kennedy with their eye back, with their arm back. Then you see
Whoa.
Kennedy as a blonde werewolf. Then you see Kennedy as a demon.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, right.
And then you see Kennedy as they currently are. And then separating from Kennedy, you see a very human-looking Patricia. And Patricia goes, young master, what's happened? She gets sucked back in immediately. And it almost seems like there's absolutely... Yeah. It seems as if there's absolutely...
Enhance.
Maybe your eyes are...
Go.
Yeah. It seems like there is nothing happening for Silas for a moment, and maybe your eyes are closed. Maybe you're like, when do I get ripped apart? Like, this is not the place for me to be. And then you feel, you got one hand, Kennedy grabs one of your hands, you feel a squeeze on your other hand. And if you open your eyes, you would be able to see that it is your human, alive version, Solaris, your brother.
Holy shit.
And then you hear them say the following: I'm coming, just wait. And then you watch it as they essentially just get like they're lifted out of the movie scene, pulled away into another torrent of the ley line. And you can feel as their hand leaves you. And then you see Patricia phase through Kennedy's face one more time.
God.
And this is what you all see as you fall. And I'll do you one better. Because as you fall, you find a little bit more. And if you all give us a couple of minutes, I'll get the battle map set up correctly. And when we come back, they're going to save Sarah Tristarm, and it certainly won't involve a boss fight. We'll be right back.
Wait, battle map.
Wait a minute.
The moment the last person breaks across the surface of the Nexus, gravity seems to not have meaning anymore. Sound dies first. It's replaced by this low, omnipresent thrumming, a humming, a raw energy like the heartbeat of something that is oh so close yet remarkably distant. Light follows, it dissolves, your senses fail intermittently. The mana here does not feel like water. It's already been described. It feels like you're passing through a veil. You can tell that from this core, from this area that you are passing through, you can feel the expenditure of thousands upon thousands of spells being actively cast here, but simultaneously not here. Your bodies are burning with cold fire as raw arcane energy, raw primal energy passes, dances, and kisses by your skin. Time in this place is negotiable, especially when we have someone so in touch and in tune with this. This is a flaw. This is a hold. This is a stasis point. And yet you continue to fall down. And as you continue to drift, the visions, the powers, the buffs, the boons, the drawbacks that you all experience, you are clearly able to tell that it looks like something is pulling or drawing you all in. And as you all finally come to your senses, you can see that you are all down in what appears to be a pit. You can see that there are a number of crystals that line this open chamber. The crystals themselves look like they are collections of raw primal magics. They are the lifeblood, the very essence of the planet itself, crystallized here deep, deep, deep within the veins of Braitha. In this place, you can also see that there appears as if there's been some type of augmentation. Someone else has been here recently. Something else left something here. And you can look to your right and you can look to your left, and there are hallways and chambers, and you can feel as the energy is coursing in and out with every breath, as if the planet itself could exhale. And there is a single core that appears to be floating, which would probably be about 45, 50 feet away from you all on the other side of a chasm. And it begins to pulse and it begins to thrum. It knots and it compresses, and then it hardens into these jagged points that all seem to cause prisms of this mana, the essence here, to shine light in a cascade of different colors. The central sphere tears itself apart, and you can hear a rushing sound. As it comes from all of the chambers, all of the hallways, there appear to be other cores that are assembling, stacking onto the center sphere, the center orb. And as one joins, you watch as it elongates, as a stalk emerges from the right, a second stalk emerges from the left. And as the magic begins to swirl around this space, you would all see that comprised of what appears to be raw mana, comprised by the weave itself, with a core that looks very, very similar to the same orbs that we saw way back in session 1. Before you appears to be a creature that is simultaneously not of this world, but wearing the armor of the world. And it's here that there's no reason for me to ask if you're ready for initiative. This thing means you harm. This is not a defense system of the world. This is a defense system of something that was placed here that is using the machinations of the planet itself to try to keep you out of here. Elof didn't need to fight you. He just needed you to kill yourselves down here. And for the audience, we've already taken care of the initiative. We are ready to go. The order for tonight is going to be Kennedy at a 23, followed by a Jabanu with a tie. We have Icarus at an 18, Ireless at a 15, Enoch at a 12, Silas at a 7, and I rolled like absolute shit at the bottom for a total of 4. There is an eerie silence here. Even as your feet fall over the ground in this space, you don't hear anything. If you were to speak, if you were to yell, it sounds like it's coming from a distant room in your house. At the top of the order, we'll have Kennedy Scott.
Okay. Great. I'm staring at this thing. I'm horrified.
As you should be.
So you said the crystals are like pure magic?
Yeah, like pure magic. Like raw magic.
See, here's my thing. All of these other fights are like, shoot the crystals, but something here tells me that I shouldn't do that.
Why would he change? Why would he change now?
Just shoot one for fun.
Just for a treat.
Hey, man.
We'll only hold it against you if it's bad.
You do.
Yeah. I'm going to actually... Where's the closest crystal to me? How far away is this thing?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it looks like it would probably be about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. About 40 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to stand behind Enoch.
This guy is roided out of his mind.
Yep. And I'm going to use him as cover.
Okay.
And pull out my rifle.
Okay.
Thanks,
and
buddy.
Thank you. And I am going to shoot at one of the eyeballs.
At one of the eyeballs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, Enoch is a bipod.
All right. You're shooting at one of the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Tripod, baby.
Oh.
We missed that last week.
No, I met Enoch.
21.
A 21 will hit. A 21 will hit.
Let's go. Okay. I'm scared that it's gonna be 21 exactly for. Okay, that's not bad. Bad at math.
Dude, last week I was...
we don't have to talk about it.
16.
16 points of damage?
Yeah.
16 points of piercing damage. Boom. You shoot this thing. I need you to please and thanks make me a DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I don't like that. Yeah, no. That's
Okay.
a 5.
Okay, you pull out your rifle, whether you're putting it on Enoch's shoulder, you fire
Hell
this
yeah.
thing up, and you're trying to shoot at this mana beholder that has been crystallized here in this space. You blast this thing for 16 points of damage, and then you just feel as if something just pops in your head. You are going to take 21 points of psychic damage.
Oh, fuck.
And you are frightened of this creature. You are frightened of this creature for 1 minute. You are allowed to make saves at the end of your turn.
Son of a bitch.
Cool. That's awesome.
Would you like to shoot it again?
No.
We should have shot the crystals.
That's what I'm going to pivot to. I'm going to shoot a crystal. I'm going to shoot the little blue one right back there.
This one?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can shoot that one.
don't
I'm
like
gonna say this out loud. So they have an AC of 15 and a damage threshold of 10.
Okay. Easy.
You can do it.
14 on the die plus 7.
That hits.
So,
That hits.
Can you roll less than 10 damage?
yes.
Yeah, watch me, he says. That's funny.
18.
Yeah, it immediately explodes, right? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll get that one if you want me. I'll get that one. I'm helping. That's funny. That is
I'm
so
doing my
funny.
part.
Ireless. Do me a favor. Please roll me a d6.
What?
You do.
4.
4. Okay, you rolled a d6. You rolled 4. Amazing. Ireless, I need you to please and thanks roll 4 of your hit die.
That's how many inches you shrink.
Give it back to that
How many
guy.
beards you grow?
16.
16. Okay, your hit point maximum is reduced by 16. You take 16 points of damage, and so does the Mana Beholder. Yay!
I know.
It explodes. Poof! You watch at
confused.
the same time that Ireless looks like a little bit of her life has just been sucked and siphoned away. So too does the Mana Beholder.
Why?
Beholder.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says.
Not you.
Fuck you.
Did you want to clock that? I have a pretty high passive,
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I was pretty loud.
and I'm also
My
Sworn
mechanical hit
Protector.
points.
You make it a D-lap.
I'm gonna say, what? Are you okay? What happened?
It injured me.
Kennedy's like, fucking got it.
Guy, guys.
Never stood a chance.
Anyways, Enoch, I'm gonna stay behind you because that thing scares me, and I'm gonna duck behind Enoch.
Oh boy, I'm gonna pull out my staff, bonus action shillelagh. So I'm gonna get it ready.
Did you have anything else, Kennedy?
No,
sorry.
I just ducked behind
Okay.
Enoch. I'm like, if you've ever seen Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse when he's running from all the Spider-Men, I'm
Yeah.
like Miles Morales on Enoch right now.
Amazing. Okay, what do we got?
And then I'm going to pull out my mug. and I'm going to use an action to cast Legendary Libation and drink some coffee.
My guy. My fucking
If there was
guy.
a time to take just a drink, this is the time.
Dude, I'm so into
Okay.
this, actually.
That spell actually does give me advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Nice. That's funny, dude.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right, and then I'm gonna put it away, and I'm gonna be like, "Girl, let's go," and then I'm gonna hop on Miza. And we are gonna start. Is the chasm? Does it slope down on our side?
On
Or
your
is it-
side, I will say this. So for the audience here, I've got a couple of flyer things. You can see that first one is a 30-foot decline. Now, you would have to kind of hop down the rocks. It's not a sheer face. You can definitely hop from one rock to another rock. That's not going to be that super hard for you to clamber down. The other one over here is a 60-foot sheer face. Over there, not a problem, especially for Miza. Let's be real.
Right. I'm going to. Is it okay if I hold my movement? Because I'm going to invite Ireless onto the goat.
I will
Ready.
allow it. I will
Thank you.
allow it.
and
Because
then,
you just drank coffee this turn.
and then we can just use Miza's movement on Ireless's turn if Ireless joins me on the goat.
It's Ireless's choice.
But that can be on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to say one other thing that I think I should have clarified earlier. Irelis, you do not have to wait for your turn to activate the wild magic surge. You can only do it once per round.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So like if you feel like now is the time, you just ask for it, it'll happen. But that's just an option here. Jabana, is there anything else? Icarus is next.
No, I'm just gonna be like, Irelis, goat. All right, and that's it.
Activate the wild magic.
Now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, roll a D100. Jabana looks at you. Goat. You say
Oh, so close.
chaos.
68.
So close.
Almost
So
nice.
close to a funny number.
What?
Either way.
You saying you only need one more?
Irelis.
Or one less.
If you die in the next hour, you
Mine.
are immediately revived as if the reincarnate spell has been cast on you.
Oh.
I like
great.
this.
Okay.
Amazing.
That sounds good.
It's time to do dumb shit.
Hold on, but I'm just saying that you all have already unlocked easy mode. That's all I'll say.
because of Enoch.
No, it means the
because
rest of
we
them
have
are
a
bad.
revive. Virus.
That is so fucking stupid. That is wild to me. Okay,
Sick. Now just kill him.
Wow, magic! Ah!
that's amazing. Okay. So now we go to Icarus, followed by Irelis, followed by Enoch. Icarus.
Icarus is studying the battlefield with his celestial buddy. And he's like, he's going to pause time with his bonus action.
Oh, I'm so sorry to do this.
It doesn't work.
He is not here.
Who?
Your buddy.
Jabanu lost connection to Lored.
Right, so he would also be gone.
And so as you would have fallen down, he would have phased away.
No, I needed you to fly across the ravine.
Did your best friend also get sucked into a temporal vortex?
I'm so
gonna
sorry, I should have said that.
Stop time.
Make a club.
And I'm going to bring Enoch with me. If I'm able to, if it works here.
I will not take away from any of your mechanics. I've already taken enough away from some of you.
Okay.
So.
And I want to do an Arcana check to see what is the connection between the crystals, the beholder, and why it's damaging Irelis. Is it random, or is she tethered to them somehow?
Sure. You can make me an Arcana check or religion
Um,
or nature.
I'll do Arcana. I'll use a
Thank you for the
fear
options.
check.
Fuck you too.
They are the same. So if you would prefer one, I could also roll religion.
You're good.
That'll be a 27.
There is the 27, dude, and you all have got enough information here. You all have just jumped into, like, you are on an episode of the Magic School Bus, right? You hopped in the bus, Miss Frizzle took you into the veins of the planet, okay? And you're chilling here, hanging out, and you're looking at, like, crystallized, essentially, these are manifestations of the health of the planet itself. Kennedy just shot one of them, and it caused harm to Irelis, who we know is essentially called like the seed bearer of the Prima Essence.
It's like throwing a car battery in the ocean.
And so this is literally
killed a little bit of the planet.
the Mana Beholder has sheathed itself.
He's getting ready.
The Mana Beholder has sheathed itself in the magic, the primal magics of Braitham.
Got it.
The crystals are connected to the heart of the planet. Irelis is a seed to become the next Prima Essence, which is the next heart of the planet. Hurting the planet hurts Irelis.
Got it.
And you're like in the core.
Okay. And I'll just kind of.
But she also can't die.
And
for the
Enoch
next
can do
hour.
whatever he wants in these 21 seconds. But I'm going to.
He pours dice.
Yeah. You having fun over there, buddy?
I take this opportunity to take the wand of fireballs that we found earlier, and I jury rig it to my arcane pistol. Thank you for this.
Give
But
them
his
hell.
eyes are like glowing brightly.
Give them hell. And with my action, Icarus, feeling like this is a place of weak time, he is going to use his innate domain to begin the Aura of Fate as the bunches of alternate Icaruses start to show up and pull themselves out of the clouds. Just hello, good evening.
That one looks
and
rough.
So let me pull those. But that is my turn. So
Okay.
Is it today?
What in the bloody hell is this?
and I can't go down into the bottom part without taking fall damage, right? Unless I were to climb.
If in 30 feet down, not a problem. If you want to go straight 60 feet down, give me a roll. We'll see if you can just like kind of like scramble/fall down.
There's moon gravity. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, you got moon boots
I'll
on.
honestly just stay here. I want to be by
And hold
everyone
hands.
while my aura's up. So
All
that's
right.
my turn.
All right, that's Icarus's turn. We now go to Ireless, followed by Enoch, followed by Silas. But actually, before we get to Ireless's turn, I'm going to go ahead and use one of my legendary actions. And I am going to target 3 people on the other side. And I am going to target Enoch. I'm going to target Silas. And I'm also going to target Kennedy.
I'm on Enoch's back.
Good. It makes it even easier then. And you would watch as one of the eye beams, one of the eye stalks looks over and fires a beam, pew, 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 over at the 3 of you.
Shit.
And I need the 3 of you to please make DC 17 wisdom saving throws. And don't forget, Enoch. Enoch, you have advantage on DM bullshit.
With the wisdom, I don't think it will help, but
Hey,
What do you need to pass, Joe?
a natural fucking 20 is what I need to pass.
Holy shit. Okay. Did anyone save? You saved. You saved.
24.
What? Hold on, you saved? You did? Oh, you did?
I rolled a nat 20.
I thought that was an answer to that question.
Oh, no.
It was.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 for 19.
Okay.
23.
Amazing. So,
7.
On a failure, Kennedy, on a failed save, whenever the target makes more than one weapon attack on a turn or cast a spell that isn't a cantrip, they take 4d6 psychic damage, and this lasts for 1 minute. So if you shoot more than once on your turn, you're just gonna take damage.
I'm out.
You two were fine. You two were fine. Okay. And now that brings us to Ireless, followed by Enoch, followed by Silas, followed by me.
I jump on the war goat.
Of course you do.
Does that trigger the movement immediately, or does being closer help you? What you want to do?
I have no idea what I want to do.
Nice. Never
I was
mind.
thinking just use the steed rules for movement, but have it replace Ireless's movement instead of. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Can you make the goat fly?
30 feet.
The goat
just
will
call
fall
Mysa
at
the
the end
goat.
of that. It's all that her special
Yep,
ability can do.
only one round.
Yeah.
Even if goat dash.
Well, I'm going to limit it to, it's her ability is specifically written for 30 feet of movement, so I'm not going to let it be upcast on something which can then go 120 feet.
Got it.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Let's fly?
No, not right now. We're gonna go down and then we're gonna go up.
Yes!
All right.
Yeah. So and then using Mises dash, we can go 80 feet.
Okay, badass. Okay.
So
Can I get you like to the edge of the low part?
yeah. Well, this gets.
I would feel very comfortable getting you down to the edge of the tall wall down there, yeah.
Am I safe to assume Icarus has shared the crystal information that you got with everybody?
Cool.
I'm going to hex bleeding on the guy.
On the Mana Beholder?
Uh-huh.
Or on Jabanu?
Or on my side?
On the beholder.
Okay. Yeah. You say it for me? What's the DC?
It's a con save.
Con save. Ooh, okay. Great. I don't think a 14 will do it at this level for you.
No,
Okay,
17.
beautiful. Fail.
Yep.
Bleed, how much?
Nothing now.
Slashing.
Every time it takes damage, it takes an extra 1d4.
Amazing. And so I don't forget. Kill it by pip guns.
And hopefully that won't hurt me.
Yeah, what else would you like to do?
I have all.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
Okay.
shoot this thing.
Oh, 2 sevens. That's pretty bad. 16.
To hit?
Out of both eyes,
Both
yeah.
will hit. Both will miss, excuse me.
Yeah,
Both will miss.
great. Think of the searing pain from what's happening.
Uh-huh.
Distracting.
Anything else?
That's it.
Amazing. All right, that now brings us to Enoch's turn, followed by Silas, followed by the Beholder.
Okay. I think in honor of being overcharged by this, this is going to unlock one of his spells that I've never used before. So I cast haste
Yes!
on myself, and the energy begins rippling through him. So much power! And then I gain 2 times my movement speed plus 2 to AC and an extra action. So I immediately activate. Actually, how far down is that?
Again, 30 feet down the rubble, another 30 feet to the base of the cliff, and then 60 feet up the next cliff.
Fuck it, I jumped down there.
Okay, man.
Yeah, 30 feet, that's not that far.
Cool.
Yeah.
60. You said you could try it.
How much damage do I take when I fall?
I mean,
on
I'll do the regular rules. If you have nothing to
yeah.
prevent that, we can easily just do a quick 66 if you want to go straight to the bottom.
6d6?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
It's not that bad.
it's not that bad.
Would you
but-
take that deal?
I'll take that deal.
Damn good deal.
If he's rolling it up, I'm doing it.
All right, man. You take 66
Average
fall
20
damage,
something damage.
and you take 22.
Great.
22 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so I immediately. So as.
Are you still there? Are you
Yes!
hold on.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Because
I didn't realize. I thought you were behind.
Too
me.
late.
onto you.
Because I'm a dick. Take an additional 5 points. You take 27 points of bludgeoning damage because you
sorry.
didn't know Kennedy was on your back and you landed a little bit harder.
But how much temp HP does he not get? Because this is the closest he's ever been to Patricia.
That's true.
I'll give you a circumstantial +1 to your next attack.
Yes.
Okay, so he. Sorry.
That's bullshit.
Free movement.
So he starts running,
Oh,
and
yeah.
as he's running, he's gonna take his one action to fire 2 shots at the
Beholder.
at the beholder. Man, why not?
Death grip.
The
Yeah,
molder.
man. Shoot this thing.
Okay.
Shoot it.
Kill it.
Hey, man.
Do I get advantage on attacks? You said that?
No, man. You got a circumstantial +1 because you're close to Patricia.
Oh yeah, but I'm in being roid up. Okay, so that one of those misses, but the other one's gonna hit.
What'd you get total?
22.
Yep, you are correct then. Let's see some
Okay.
damage. Let's shoot this thing. Let's
You
kill
said
it.
I get an extra damage die, right?
Yeah, man. Whenever you're casting, whenever your spells, your whole body is essentially shooting
Yeah.
arcane energy. So yeah.
Okay, so the arcane pistol does 4. Sorry, 9.
9.
Yeah, that's it.
And one more. from
I'll
me.
let you do the D4, please.
I did. One.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
Nice.
Okay.
And so then I am just taking my, I guess most of my 60 feet of movement.
You all, the three of you, Miza, Jabanu, and Irelis, you would hear, and then behind you, you would see Enoch rising from like the Mana rubble, and then Kennedy like lurched onto their back, just fucking jacked, walking that direction, fires 2 shots up at it. Only one hits, but it's still badass.
He turns it sideways.
Yeah.
Can you get to the edge
Bow.
too?
Huh?
Can you get to the edge too?
I
with
get
your
60 feet.
Yeah, I let him just jump straight down. I'm not gonna restrict him from moving because I did so much damage.
So then he leans up, looks back behind to Kennedy. You either have to let go or you have to hold on very tightly.
I'm gonna spider monkey this shit.
And so he sheathes the pistol and the climbing claws come out. So my next turn, I'm going to start climbing up.
Good.
You're going to get away. Carl. Carl goes,
Papa, why?
Father. And he's going to. Carl. I guess he's going to start coming at. Actually,
Carl's very gingerly walking down the rubble.
Carl's going to go over to that crystal over there and start just drilling at it.
No.
Yeah.
Wait.
We just had a big talk about this.
Hey, Carl is his
It was
own
a
person.
short talk.
I didn't say a long. I said a big one.
I don't think he
Make
actually.
my
I don't think he
gut proud.
actually gets a one on this turn. So.
I drill.
He's waiting.
I want to be a dentist.
All right. Nothing else on your turn. We've made it. That was your turn, fully, Enoch. We now go to Silas, followed by the Beholder. Silas, what would you like to do?
So, having the information given to us by Icarus, this thing is shielding itself with essentially the crystals, and it itself is a separate being. It's like made of mana.
It is made of just like raw ambient mana here in this space, 100%. The core of this thing, you all would have been able to see that there was like an orb core, a sphere core of this thing, and the Beholder like congealed around it.
So it's
How'd you know?
it's like
it's not like it's covered with like armored pieces covering what it is.
Correct. It kind of, think of it this way. With I will say this, because we had some pretty high rolls, the enemy itself is probably actually just the core.
Yeah.
And it's created this monstrosity, this aberration around it out of ambient magic.
So
you're fighting it, yes. But
I'm like 60 feet away from it.
I feel pretty comfortable because there's that huge pit between you, but 60 feet direct line. Yeah.
Direct line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm also gonna try something brand new.
Okay, sweet.
I learned how to do this, and I haven't wanted to do it around anybody because of the implication, and this is probably the worst place to ever try it. Do you all remember that mark that I can make that just slowly destroys things? I am going to, I'm going to go down on one knee, like Kennedy's shooting pose, and I'm going to, using my thumb, start drawing it in the back of my left hand.
Cool. Okay.
And I'm casting this 3rd level spell.
Cool.
Void Strike.
Cool. Tell us what that does.
So, by uttering a short phrase of void speech, I'm going to just start coalescing darkness in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my action to launch that directly at this creature.
Badass. Okay.
I assume we're not in dim light or darkness.
By definition, you're not in darkness. You could argue for dim light in some areas, but the whole place is kind of like ambient, like light. So I think it'd be a hard sell.
It gives me advantage, so
in your current vantage point, I will say no.
Fair.
If you were down in the pit, maybe. But.
No, it's if the target is. It
Oh,
doesn't matter.
It's definitely not. It's
Right,
definitely
right.
not. Okay.
Cool. So I am just going to attempt this.
Yeah, let's see it.
That first one's going to be a 12.
That will miss.
Okay.
What's this thing's AC?
I'll tell you all so you can expedite your own things. That you were looking for an AC of 18. 18 is the magic number, folks.
That's all I can do for my action. Yeah, so I will just remain here.
If you move closer to me, you'll be in my aura, so I can replace your rolls if you need to.
I will move to stick near Icarus.
Yes.
I thought I
15 of me.
I thought I was already in your aura. Darn.
Gotta get close. Okay, end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Brings it now to my turn. And I get to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to roll 3d8s, and I'm going to determine which of my eye psionics I'm going to be shooting off at you all. Let's find out. I rolled a 3.
I am maintaining concentration on that, so I can keep doing it for a while.
I rolled a 2. And I rolled a 7. Cool. Okay. Yay!
Can you put me next to you?
So fucking lootly. I'm gonna be as mean as I possibly can. I'm gonna do this in order. The first one that I rolled, I'm gonna take my shot here. I am going to target Icarus with this first one. My first one is my memory beam. Icarus, can you please make a DC 17 intelligence saving throw, please?
DC 17.
DC 17
Wisdom?
intelligence saving throw.
I can make that.
I believe in you.
I have +2 to these. I'm at a +11 right now. I can make
Okay.
that. I got a 21.
That's a save. That's more than 17.
All right.
Okay.
Not a
Beautiful.
good roll.
Cool. Nothing else happens there. That's great. Amazing.
Big brain on Brad.
Oh, that's easy. The next one I'm going to be targeting is you, Enoch. I need you to please make a DC 17 intelligence saving throw.
Okay. $15.
Okay. Awesome. I need you to...
Oh wait, I had advantage on the saving throws.
All DM bullshit. It's only fair. You're correct.
That
Is 21.
Damn. Okay. I thought you were building up to give me that. Okay. Cool.
Sorry.
It definitely seemed there was a compulsion that was about to come over you. That definitely seemed like you were able to stray.
I actually kind of want that to happen.
You're gonna start hoarding.
Oh
Willing
my god.
creature.
Okay. Awesome. 100%.
I choose to fail the save.
All right, now I need. This is going to be for everyone who's down in the crater. Miza, Jabanu, Ireless, Kennedy, and Enoch. I need you all to please and thanks make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
Rolling like garbage.
That I will fail.
Guys, it wasn't that bad.
Oh my god!
I didn't have to do this.
Okay, again, the DC was 17 dexterity saving throw.
No.
Okay, for those who, okay, beautiful. If you failed, you were going to take 50 points of fire damage
I'm down.
as one of its eyes,
I'm gone.
one of your eyes, it locks up, it begins to glow with the red energy, and it sees you prepping your wand of fireballs, and a giant fiery explosion shoots down there. If you succeed, you'll take half of that at 25.
Could I argue using evasion?
For a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
That's exactly what
Yeah,
it's for.
I know, but I didn't say it beforehand. That's why I'm saying it now.
That sounds like the greatest use of it.
Isn't evasion just passive? Like, I don't think you have to declare it. I think you're just good.
Yeah, you benefit from that. As a giant explosion, boom, radiates through there. Is that enough to poof Miza?
No, because Miza takes half damage on a failed save and 0 on a successful. So,
Awesome.
so
I already
Miza
took
lives.
damage.
Awesome.
And Jabanu also succeeded. So
Awesome.
so we both take 25.
Hell yeah. Okay. Now,
I took
you got
21
lucky.
first.
Then, using my bonus action, the central eye is going to look down at. Actually, oh my gosh, can I do? Dude, this is so mean. I am so sorry. This is a 150-foot cone. The central eye essentially goes out, scans up and down, and just enters this whole conic space in front of you. Miza instantly poofs. Miza is gone. Your aura that is surrounding you, the rolls that you had, removed. It deactivates any spells or supernatural effects that people currently have up. If you are concentrating on a spell, it drops instantly as well.
Ooh, it can eat the void magic. I don't like that.
Dang.
That includes mine.
I was gonna.
All right,
If you
I
were-
can't do that anymore.
If you were concentrating on something or if you were
Damn.
actively holding something up, it is no longer active.
I'm pretty sure that means that I can't do anything the next turn.
Did you have to
'cause after
roll for
haste
that?
ends.
Did you have to roll to get that cone?
I got it once. I did not have to roll for it. Now it's a recharge of a 6 on a d6, so it's unlikely that
So
I'll
if I
have
move out of
realize
the cone,
this
does
is
my
like,
stuff come
please
back?
give me more homework.
No, you'd have to reactivate.
So it's not suppression. It's
It's flipping an aught switch. It's a dispel of most things. Yeah, I know. It's definitely a dick. Yeah, but that is all that it is able to do. You all avoided most of the compulsion and things. We now go back to the top of the order. That brings us to Kennedy at a 23, followed by Jabanu, followed by Icarus.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Are you at 0 hit points?
No, I'm at 6.
That's you're fine. You'll be fine.
I don't like that. I'm gonna look up from where I'm located on Enoch's back like a little monkey, and I'm terrified of this thing still. This was my plan to get over there because I knew I wouldn't do it myself. And I'm just gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
Just once.
Okay.
Just once.
Ooh, you know what's really funny about this? Because you are frightened of it, but you haven't moved closer to it because you've been riding Enoch, which is honestly fucking brilliant. So,
Well, if that happened and haste drops, I immediately am gonna like topple the ground. So I mean, presumably you would just let go, but
Yeah. Trapped under a 600-pound Enoch. There go my 6 hit points.
I won't do that to you.
no, I just mean like I'll just be on the ground next to you, but yeah.
Okay. I'm going
Very
to
slow.
I'm going to shoot.
You gonna shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, here, since I can only use technically one of my actions right now, can I use an action to look at the eyeballs and determine what each of them do with the help of Patricia?
Holy shit! I will right now. I will take your action. I will put it behind a roll, and I will set it as sliding DC. The higher you get, the more eyes you get. The lower you get, the fewer eyes that you get.
Sounds good.
Sound reasonable?
Yeah.
If you break a 20, I'll accept investigation. I would accept nature. I would accept arcana. I think those ones are my big ones. I know your perception is like through the roof, but just seeing the eyes doesn't give you the information
It's okay.
about the
It's
eyes.
okay. I have a good investigation.
Cool. Okay. A 20 will get you all of them.
30-20.
Amazing. Number 1 is a charm beam. Number 2 is a compulsion beam. The difference, I'll gladly tell you all this. The charm beam is typical charm. Compulsion is I can force you to attack somebody, no problem whatsoever. In the word, yeah, can make you attack somebody. Memory beam will suck away your spell slots. Toxic vapors, what it sounds like, force poison status.
Great.
5 is telekinetic field, and I can move you in any direction I want. Up, down, left, right, anything in between. Easy fall, proc damage. I also have a lightning bolt at number 6. I have explosion at number 7, which we've already seen. And the worst of the worst, number 8, is a necrosis beam, which does just stupid damage, and also has a passive procking. You lose HP every single turn, so it's a death sentence for people who are already at 0. And then the Great Eye, I'll tell you right now, it's a recharge 6. So I'll roll right now to see if I get that Great Eye back. Got a 4. So it currently doesn't have its Great Eye open or activated to be able to turn things off at this time.
Okay. I'll share that with the party.
Patricia's like saying it to you, you're screaming it out to them. Yeah. Okay.
So everybody knows. I'll have Patricia beam it into his head. And then that crystal is down here, correct? That purple one?
It's pretty down there.
Would I be able to use, since I technically have 2 actions?
I mean, you can do more actions, you'll just take damage.
Does it depend on like what action I do? I thought it was just firing a weapon because I was going to run.
Oh, you can
to
move.
the
Yeah,
crystal.
you can move, no problem.
Okay. And I didn't know if I was 60 feet, so I was gonna have to like.
Kennedy, go for the opposite crystals on the opposite side.
What?
Please.
The beholder goes. He hasn't watched you talk.
I held up the arrow to escape me.
I'm gonna run to that purple crystal and hide behind it. Behind it! Hide behind it!
No, like,
Thank you.
we agreed. One warning.
Are you shooting the crystals?
Yeah.
There's no other crystals here, man!
Damn.
That's fine. It's alright.
I had the arrow and I throw it in the hole.
All right.
I'm in
Anything
the
else?
pit. I can't hear.
When I'm in. Yeah. Okay. Oh, beautiful. End of your turn. We now get to Jabanu, followed by Icarus, followed by Ireless. Jabanu, it's your turn.
Misa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hold on. Put it back on there.
Something got
Put it back
you
on
out?
there. Let me change the camera. Now go ahead and take it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
He's gotten mad with
I've
directive
got 2
power.
buttons.
All right, let's stay here. All right, I'm going to bonus action, swift flight, and my wings are gonna pop up again. Ouch. So I'm gonna pull out my assassin's blade because I feel it turned off my shillelagh too, right?
Yes, any active
Yeah,
spell,
yeah.
magic effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my bonus action's using for the swift flight. So I'm gonna pull out my assassin's blade, and I'm going to rocket up 60 feet.
Someone help this man.
Wild Magic Surge.
You want to activate a wild magic surge?
94.
94?
Yeah.
Okay, before you say anything. Hell yeah, let's go for it.
Well, no, I'm going straight to the beholder.
Oh, no,
I
no,
know.
no,
It's
I
just
know.
so that it's
Okay,
in the
got it.
air.
You activate your wild magic surge. You got a 94.
Yeah.
You and all creatures within 30 feet of you, which unfortunately is not the beholder because it's 60 feet above you, have vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute. Now please continue your turn.
All right, I'm going to rocket straight up with the sword
gonna
like
die.
this because I assumed it had looked down at us. To
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Only I get my goat.
It says, I see what you did there.
I got
said
a
I
20 something to hit it.
What'd you get?
A 20 something.
That hits.
All right. Sweet. And it is going to be taking. Ooh. It is going to be taking 15 slashing damage as I'm going to try and slice across its eye with my assassin's blade.
Hell yeah.
Cool. And then I'm going to, kind of do like a spin in the air with my wings. And I'm going to attack.
Now, to clarify, this is the Assassin's Blade, kind of like the wristlet thing, not the ceremonial dagger.
Not the ceremony. No. So yeah, no. Cool. This is just my.
I need you to please make me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. I shall do it. This is to avoid being frightened, right?
There's also damage in this one.
Damn it. Okay. Cool. DC 17.
DC 17.
I beat it.
Meets it, beats it. You do not take any damage, and you were already immune to being frightened, essentially. You're prevented.
Okay.
You had advantage, I think, for that. So,
Yes.
no damage there.
All right. And then I'm going to spin around and do another attack.
Okay.
Could I roll my wisdom save?
At the end of your turn, drop it now, yeah. DC is 17.
All right. Next attack. Oops. That one flew out.
No.
This one. That's going to be 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
No, sorry. 19 to hit.
19 will still
dex.
hit.
Okay,
Yep.
sweet. And that is going to be 14.
14 points.
Slashing damage, yes.
Beautiful. All right. You're up to 71 points of damage on this thing. That's not nothing.
Yeah, but I think
Is it not nothing, or is it like nothing?
that was all my movement, so now I'm floating next to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. End of your turn.
Yes.
Beautiful. At the end of your turn, I'm going to go ahead and utilize my one of my other legendary actions. Tell me about it.
Say psych right now.
And it disappears.
No!
And it becomes invisible. Yikes. If
That's really frightening for someone right in front of it.
It's an aberration, right?
you think so. What are you seeking? Does it? Like,
trying to
if it's a mechanical thing, it is an aberration by default.
I can't see it. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, it disappears, and you cannot. That's all I'm gonna say. It disappears. It's invisible. And it's gone. Bad.
Can you smell it, Jabanu?
Did that feel like a trait that it has, or like a spell that it did?
It feels like a supernatural legendary action that it has, not a spell.
That's what I share when I smell for.
Yeah. Smells like bullshit.
That's because we were shitting in its mouth.
Smells like spell-like
Yes,
ability.
we were.
Yeah, 100%. All right, it is Icarus's turn.
All right, well, let me look at the battlefield.
I'll help you.
Why does love always feel like a battlefield?
Hey, look at all those
Whoa.
crystals in a group.
And Kennedy.
Well, I gotta avoid
You're a
Kennedy,
crystal.
so
It's okay. Do it.
No, it'll kill you. The most I can get is 3 anywhere, so I might as well do that one.
Dead.
Is it a dex save that I would have to make?
Yes,
That is true.
it would still kill you.
Not if
You have
Not
what?
if I succeed on evasion.
Oh,
This is
because you
the-
have 0.
Yeah.
This is the meta that I'm here
Oh,
for.
man.
So I say make your case.
Fucking do it, bro.
All
Kennedy
right.
is
You won't
looking
be the
at
first
you
person
and
to
saying,
take out
"Nah,
two party members
I
at
win."
I said, Kennedy, go that
Let
way.
him.
You
I
making
didn't
eye
hear.
contact with
What?
I went, all right.
Fucking do it. Let's see
All
it.
right, so Icarus pulls out a
Rolling like
fireball,
shit tonight. It's
and he
okay.
starts charging it up, and he is going to use. They only have 10 health, so yeah, he'll keep it fire, but he is going to upcast it to 4th level.
You are correct. I'll say this. They only have 1 hit point. They have a damage threshold of 10.
Oh.
So as long as you do, essentially, if you do 11 hit damage. it
Okay,
makes it
okay. I'll just cast this straight, but I am going to use my my Theurge ability to extend the range by 10 feet. So it's just going to envelop this whole area. And I would like to, if I can, because the fireball's so big now, just touch where the beholder was without hitting my allies over there, except Kennedy.
Sure.
So Kennedy will get hurt. By
You want to
this.
hit all? You're gonna hit all.
Potentially.
Are you
I
trying to?
rolled. so
You're
I
trying to
just
get
need
all
wait.
4 of those
I'm
crystals.
trying to
or
get
just
all
3?
4
Yeah.
and that
Sold.
guy.
Sold.
Okay.
Sold.
So and I will instead use my Theurgic ability in case it's there to use penetrating spell. So this will increase the DC by 2. I don't know if the crystals can save on a dex save, but if the beholder's there, he's got to roll and beat a
Super fair.
18.
I will say very honestly and fairly, I've already moved them in my mind. I know where
Sounds
they are
good.
at.
Worth a shot. So they will take that amount of d6 of damage.
What do I need to save on?
This is mainly for Kennedy.
Oh, right. Can I not use that because he has to make the save?
What's the save?
It is normally a 17.
I got a 23.
Okay. Hell yeah. Then I'll just burn the abilities since it's fine. And I'm out of those now.
Okay. How much? I just need to see the damage once.
Yeah. Does anybody have a dice roller up, or I'll just roll?
You just need D6.
Google.
I got 4 right here.
Oogle.
Here.
I got 4 sitting here for no reason.
Oh, you're about to be able to use them. Don't think I'm about to burn you on this.
Well, I dropped out haste, so.
I know.
Okay.
30 damage.
Yeah. Awesome. Ireless, I need you to roll 4d6 and give me the total.
I'm standing there like Roadrunner and like Looney Tunes. I'm like,
Jeez.
Roll bad this time.
20.
20. Okay, so you do not have that many hit die. Okay, and in fact, that is double the hit die that you would have total at this level.
Mana's getting
Okay, awesome. I need you to roll 20d6. Pull it up in a dice roller.
Oh no.
Uh, Surely you said 2d6.
I did not. I said 20 d6.
20
68.
68. Okay, so first things first.
damn it!
This is the order of operations. I think we'll do this. Icarus, please remove the crystals as they all explode. Okay. They're all exploding. And then Ireless immediately expends all remaining hit die, which instantly kills them. And then continues to do more than double that, which would kill them again. And what did you get?
68.
68.
Is what I rolled.
Okay.
Fuck.
So that instantly kills Ireless.
Twice.
You watch as Ireless dies. And I know that we know meta above table. We know meta above table that you're about to be reincarnated because of the wild magic surge that we have. But in game and in character, none of you know that.
Mulligan. I'm just gonna undo it.
Okay.
So I'll use my reaction to undo it, so all the crystals go back. And I'm going to, with my action instead, just cast mage armor again on myself because I have to.
Okay.
And Icarus just.
What did it look like when Ireless died? Because this is just something that Icarus needs to know what this looks like.
I think that she fell prone to the ground, and like you saw before when she sunk into the earth back in the forest in Viridia, she sinks into the stone, and there's just like a glimmer that's left behind.
Smashes the button.
Yeah.
my crystal's back.
For you, nothing changed.
For Icarus, he's just lived through some shit.
I'm gonna run for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Move Nim off of there.
Nim, my girl.
Nim was my angelic guardian until
She's
he
like
died.
hanging out up here, just studying. She's studying.
She's lurking.
Yeah, she's lurking.
Okay.
And bonus action, I am going to use moment to think, just to like have a second to just like hands on my knees, just oh my god, that was really
I
bad.
can't believe I just killed that.
I'm also exhausted now because I've used my mulligan device twice since we last rested. So I believe that's disadvantage on all
Right now we're at
ability checks.
Yeah.
All right, that is my turn.
Okay.
And I'll yell, "Don't shoot the crystals!"
Hey, that was a shit ton of damage against the beholder, though, wherever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Wasn't worth
wherever
it, though.
was.
It wasn't worth it. What is the cost? That brings us now to Ireless, followed by Enoch, followed by Silas.
Lost track on whether we are or are not supposed to be shooting crystals.
It was always no, and then he blew up,
But hey,
and then went definitely not.
think about the damage, though, because the thing,
I didn't think it would kill you outright. So I was like, I'll do some damage to you, but I might kill it before you die.
hit die management is like one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Because it like you get if you could force someone to expend their hit die or take away their hit die and bring that down to 0 all the time, like I don't know, it's a good way to kill somebody. You hear me say that? What would you like to do?
Cast Stone Skin on myself.
I mean, that's an option. Yeah, that's a good option.
So that happens,
Okay.
which gives me some resistance to piercing damage.
We get back to flats.
And start climbing.
Please, somebody move Ireland to the wall so she can begin climbing
'Cause
up.
it's 60 feet and I can only fly 30 feet. So I'll climb 30 feet?
You don't have a climbing speed, do you?
No.
Please give me an acrobatics or an athletics check of some kind.
Great.
Could I argue having stone skin gives her better ability to grip stone?
You know what? You could argue that, and I'll give Ireland a circumstantial +1 bonus to this roll.
What were the options?
Acrobatics or athletics?
12
Okay.
acrobatics.
Yeah. Okay. It's typically
12
already.
inches.
Yeah. You have a 30-foot move speed. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna give you just full. You're gonna get 15 feet up there, right? Half movement on a climb speed. You're feeling pretty good about this. Okay.
This is great.
Yeah, you're doing okay.
Well,
You
get up
don't
in
know
2
that you just
turns.
died. You're climbing up a wall. Shit's going well. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, man.
We now get to Enoch's turn. Enoch, by all rules,
I fell flat on my face.
by all rules,
A bee should not be able to fly. I'm sorry. By all laws of aviation.
Icarus says to Carl, Carl, don't.
I must drill. By all mechanics and rules, you should essentially have to burn a little bit of time here. You're exhausted. Haste had just been dropped, and you would hear, you would hear a voice that seems as if it is coming from what would be probably about 30 or 35 feet away, but it seems to be coming from inside your head, as if a psionic rider or a psionic visitor. And at first it feels like Patricia.
Yeah.
And then,
hello.
and then you hear the voice of Hermes,
Oh.
and he makes you an offer, makes you a deal. And he says, I can help you. Let me take over for a bit.
I don't want your help.
Then watch them die. Again for a sound.
Do what you will. I accept your deal.
You all would watch Enoch. You can stand up for free. Rah! You're back into it. You're back in this game 100%. Take your turn like normal, and I will give you have advantage on anything you want to try. Make me a deal. I'll say maybe yes the first time before I think about it.
Okay. I don't know where the thing is.
It's right in front of me.
Make me a deal.
Okay.
That's what I would like. We're all home back on our beds. It's all been a dream.
It's already happened.
He
Bad
wants-
dream in the mega bed.
He talks to himself. You want power? Take it. He pulls out the auricularium and points it at one of the crystals. God damn it, bro! I'm doing what he wanted me to do. I thought I was cooking,
You are though.
and he's trying to draw the energy out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me a d6.
I'm so sorry.
What? Okay. Awesome. That's not that bad. That's not use and expend one of your hit die.
Not that bad.
Okay. How much?
2.
Okay. You lose total hit points. It takes a little bit of damage as well. And you pull and expend, gaining this energy back. And then I'm going to say, you all would watch as a little beam. If I could have Icarus, if you would please put this right behind Silas.
Oh shit! I was kidding.
Right.
It's right behind me, isn't
You
it?
smoke it into tree.
And it's looking this way, but it doesn't matter a ton. And
It also
you would
smacks your
watch
ass.
As, again, Enoch, yeah,
Yeah, but it's fucking.
he seems to have done something to shatter its invisibility.
Wait, where's Torres?
It's wherever you want him to be.
And
This is Taurus.
I assume that's my attack action. But I am gonna keep climbing. But the last thing I'm gonna do is on that attack action, Arcane Jolt. You feel healing energy flow out of me, and you get 10 hit points back.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Torres is here.
And
Oh, they're looking together.
They're actually trying to break into the
Carl
prison
seeing
cell.
seeing the holder, he's gonna run his 20 feet to get to as close as I can to be within the danger donut of the holder.
Yeah, I'll let you get there.
Yeah, he's gonna try to help Silas.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. All right. It's no longer invisible. That's the end of Enoch's turn. That now brings it to Silas's turn.
Silas, look out!
It's right behind you, man.
You want to attack?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
He missed.
Yeah, attack. And I miss. Okay.
It was ready to drill.
He was prepped for drilling, and
He
then,
was
yeah.
thirsty for
All right, sorry, that's my
drilling.
turn.
Okay. End of Enoch's turn. We go to Silas's turn, followed by me.
All right.
Followed by me.
Why don't you have the defender attack again?
Huh? Okay.
You brandished Nine's will.
Yeah,
Hey, it did it this time. It hit. For yeah, get my D8 here.
Bro is like glued to his seat over here because he's so excited.
Dude, I just got so many layers of things that are not viable in many other fights.
11 force damage.
11 points of force damage. Yeah,
Okay.
it takes it.
Okay.
And then I
Good, Carl.
am going to make 2 attacks
Okay.
with Dine's Will as I whip around facing it.
Drop a D4.
That's gone.
Oh, thank you so
I was
much.
like,
Yeah.
Make your dice.
do you think you're flanking it?
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Magic number is 18.
I miss.
I'm gonna give him a reroll and give a disadvantage to the beholder.
I think you're flanking.
Mechanically.
Sorry.
No. You are correct. The first time that it comes up, I just got it here. The beholder is immune to the flanking condition, so you cannot benefit from flanking against it because it's got so many eyes.
eyeball
Oh,
shit.
because you
Yeah,
can't see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just eyeball things.
Yeah.
So
Rerolling one of those. It's so bad, man.
Really?
It's so joke.
I use my reaction.
So Jover.
I use my reaction. I'm like, Silas, get him right at the center. Yeah, you get what? You get one more attack.
Everyone
give me
just
a dice.
yells
Give me
my
a
guardian
different dice.
thing.
My dice have
Everyone's
betrayed
just
me.
not for me.
Take this one. Take this one. Give it to him.
I shouldn't touch it.
No, give him the good dice.
Yeah, don't let Noah touch it.
Give him my weighted. I mean, not my weighted dice. That's not weighted.
You're right.
17.
17 to hit or for damage?
Just hit to hit.
It is one shot.
I know.
We're looking at
I
18.
can't do it.
Give me that
Goddamn.
dice back.
Everyone, you're trying. You're trying. Okay.
I
Anything
should have
else?
stayed home this week too.
No, we need
no,
people.
never.
We need bodies. We need you. Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay, that will bring us now to my turn.
No, Silas.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the steel defender really can't help you that much because it doesn't actually do it. This thing doesn't do attacks.
Guys, I've got Scourge in me. This is bad.
I'm gonna now roll my d8 3 times.
Dibs.
Is that the disintegration?
I rolled a 6 for the next one, and I rolled another 3 for this one. Okay, awesome. We're gonna go in the order that I rolled them because I think that is just the most fair, and I'm gonna make the world's best possible decision for each of them. And okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, so the first one, my necrosis beam, I'm going to target you, Icarus.
Oh.
I need you to make
You fool.
Activated
you
my
pull
trap
out
card.
a literal Uno reverse card and it blasts right through it. No, I need you to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, please. A DC 17 Con saving throw.
Oh, please. +4 to this roll. Oh no.
Would you say any of these things are spells? Just checking.
No, these are not spells.
Okay.
The
I
beholders do not
failed.
cast them.
What?
You
Wait,
failed.
what was the number? What was the number?
10.
You have to
I
be
can't
within
help
range. Okay. All right. That is a fail. That is a
Far
fail.
away from
You are going to roll. I'm going to use a dice roller because it's a lot. This could have been a lot.
Don't worry. I can
Oh
take
my
it.
god. I just rolled 10 d10.
Mhm.
Now this is going to be hard for you. So you say
Yeah.
that. You're going to take 39 points of necrotic damage, which would have dealt a serious blow to you before you got that range. So 39 points of necrotic damage.
You forgot about the ring, buddy.
Your fingernails falling
And-
off, dude.
And you will lose 2 at the start of every single one of your turns. You're going to lose 2 d6 hit points,
Fuck.
and there is no save that can be. Oh my god! The effect only ends when the creature dies or if it can't see you.
Okay. So I take half of 39.
You failed, didn't you?
Yeah, but I have
Oh, you
resistance.
Yeah, you'll take half of 39.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's the first beam.
From vulnerability straight to resistance.
I did.
You can round down. Okay, that's the first beam. My next beam is a new one that's going to come in. And, yeah, I think that's the only reasonable thing for me to do. It's only 5 feet wide, but I think we can all agree that I can get Silas and Enoch in a line directly across that chasm.
Shit. Goodbye, everybody.
So I need Silas and Enoch to please make, this is dexterity, DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Roll high, guy.
So, is this coming from, like, an eye stalk?
Essentially, a blast of lightning energy is coming out of one of the eye stalks, yes.
Can I attend to reaction?
It is, I will say this, if it has something that requires an attack to come in, read it to me and I'll make a decision. 'cause
Phantom
this is
step.
Read it, Phantom Step to me.
So, connection with Scourge, and if momentarily shadow swapping places. Unwilling creature, it may attempt to disrupt the enemy. It makes a charisma saving throw equal to mine, and then we would flip, and it would be facing that way.
Sure.
And then we would both get the AC benefit.
Cool. Now I'll make the attempt. What's the DC that I'm trying to prevent?
16.
Okay. I have
Charisma.
a +9 on my charisma.
I believe you.
Blue one for 29.
He had like 60, 20.
Yeesh.
You could have said
That's
any
funny. I keep
color.
one on a D20 at all time just to be safe. Okay. So
Stay strapped. By
Right.
20.
So it's a good attempt. Shoots over. D17 dexterity saving throw. Save. What'd you get?
I was one off, and so I flash of genius. But the person who's flash of geniusing me is the little voice in my head for me saying, "It's not your day to die. I'm not finished with you."
And even though you both succeeded, I'll half this for you automatically. You are going to take 18 points of lightning damage.
That will put me below 0.
Okay. So now you'll be accruing combat fatigue, so you're still able to continue to play and fight, but when you end your turn with 0 hit points, you will gain a level.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I am going to use absorb elements.
Cool, it is lightning.
So I'm gonna 2 hit points, y'all.
Okay, awesome. Definitely big change. Big change. Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. That brings me to my third and final eye beam that I fired off, which was my memory beam. I'm going to target Icarus again with this.
You don't want to wipe Enoch again? I mean,
He's right there.
You lost him
So
once.
true.
It's like
So
CTE.
Intelligence saving throw, please.
Yeah, it actually makes it easier.
Intelligence saving throw, please.
All right. Oh, fuck.
DC is 17.
No, I failed. Wait.
Okay.
Oh wait.
I have an 11 to this. Yeah, I failed by like 2.
Okay. With a failure, you expend a single spell slot of your highest level remaining with no effect.
All right. He takes a 5. My last one.
Okay. Okay.
I'm really sorry. Flash of Genius is also a reaction. I can't use absorb elements, so I am at 0.
Okay. Cool. There we go.
I don't mean to like roll us back too much. Doesn't he have disadvantage on his next D20 roll?
The beholder does.
Yeah. And he did that save.
Cool. Let's make the charisma saving throw again.
You're still gonna make
Let's
it.
see. I rolled a 12 plus 9 for
Yep.
a 21. Yeah.
No, +9 is.
Yeah. Thank you.
As long as you don't roll 3s and 4s all session, works great.
Okay, so that's my 3 eye beams that I fired off to you all. I do not have my bonus action for my great eye anymore.
I
will
forgot.
We now go back to the top of the order with Kennedy, Scott, followed by Jabanu, followed by Icarus.
All right. How far away is it from me?
If I had to do a rough estimate, I'd probably say maybe direct 55, 50 or so.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to shoot it.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, I know. What else would I do, right? I'm going to shoot it, but can I add a risk dice to it
Of course you can. It is your prerogative.
to give myself temporary hit points?
Sure, 100%.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
The risk is yours.
The risk is me.
It is a new turn, just as a reminder
Yes.
for you. Okay.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, I have to math.
Short. You want short?
I got 17.
Get a 17. Okay.
No, wait. Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing stopping you from shooting it again. You will just take damage.
Yeah, I have 6 hit points, man. So instead, I'm going to move.
Okay.
Just try to make my way up to that rock up there.
over here.
I have spider climb now because of the shoes.
Did you? Okay, just really quick. At any time, do you think that you went into that kind of like
No.
ambient pool? Of,
Hell no.
Oh,
No, sir.
That would never come out of my boots.
my spider slippers. Yeah. Okay, that's really funny. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay, hell yeah. That now brings us to Jabanu, followed by Icarus, followed by Ireless. Jabanu, what would you like to do?
Crap. I still have my wings for one more turn, so I'm gonna use it to fly back to the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will somebody help?
Oh, I was like, I can't help him.
Joe, will you actually get up and please move?
No, I think that like will
Yeah, I'm going
Enoch
all the way
help
back
him
to the
like
holder.
mechanically. I'm like, I can't do shit.
All right. I'm gonna be like, time to do it the old-fashioned way, and I'm gonna pull out my Mythal Chains of Binding.
Wild
You wanna-
magic.
Let's use them again. Yeah, let's do this roll first.
14.
14.
Fireball center around yourself. Goodbye, everyone.
Honestly, though. A 14. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell that you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Okay.
All right. I'm
Make it
gonna
big.
do the same as I did earlier. I'm gonna try and like lasso it around one of its eye stalks.
Okay.
Yeah. Should I make an attack roll?
You may. We'll see to what degree this is successful or successful but less. Let's see this. It's going to be an
Alright.
interesting order of operations. You'll see.
I'll use my Goat Rider feat.
Okay.
Give myself advantage on this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so if can I add my since I'm proficient with bolas?
Proficient in chain? Yeah, you're proficient in mithril chains of binding. You sure you can add it.
Sweet.
Oh,
Well,
that's
so would that
training
be
with
like a? Okay, so if that's like a
training
dex space attack, that'll be an 18 total.
18 will be just enough to connect, and this is why I said it was going to be interesting, because the moment that you throw these chains around this thing, there is a remarkably strange resonance between the exterior carapace, the exterior body, right, that armor that I said is surrounding the orb here, and the creature itself. It's almost like the chains are wrapping themselves around the body of this thing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to say that this has been the second expenditure of these mithril chains of binding.
Yes.
And this thing looks like it is restrained.
Cool.
I will go so far as to say that a creature like this looks like it has some pretty unique, interesting things to get out of the restrained ability, condition. And no DM bullshit here. This creature looks like it is restrained.
Cool. And then I'll spin around and I'll use my second attack. I'll pull out my blade once more.
Yeah. Okay.
So I shall swipe at it.
You already make sure you make it with advantage.
All right. Sweet. Okay, that'll be a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
Yes. I stab it. Stabby stab. Cool. 11 damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
Yes.
Then we're up to 95. Anything else you want to do?
No, that'll be it for me as the wings fall off and I sort of land on the ground after I wrapped it and slashed it.
Okay. Awesome. That now brings us to Icarus, followed by Ireless, followed by Enoch. Icarus, what would you like to do?
What does the restrain condition do?
Restrain condition, creature speed becomes 0. You have advantage on attack rolls against it. Automatically fails dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Yeah.
Icarus
Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
pulls out of his pockets the potion of invulnerability, and then he puts it back and pulls out the fish of might. And he takes a big bite of it.
Yes!
Fish of my
And in his head, there's like a montage of like him and Buff Icarus like hanging out and like they lived a whole life together where he
Eating
taught him
fish?
like the ways of the warrior.
They did.
It's a lot of
And-
karate movies.
Yeah, and for those watching, Icarus just starts like filling out his robes as he just gets incredibly jacked, and he goes,
He's becoming the one.
"We are Buff Icarus," and he is going to run at the beholder and pull out a dagger because it's the only weapon I'm proficient with. 10, 15. And can I jump using my
beautiful idiot.
movement onto it?
I mean, what's your strength? You're strong as hell right now. If you
29.
If you want to jump up on this
Yeah,
thing.
I
with
want to
you-
be on its eye stalks
Yeah.
and just like Drax. I want to stab it once because that's all I can stab it. But
100%.
I will stab it.
That's great.
So that's a +9.
Yeah, +4 for proficiency bonus. So I'll
I
be a
love this for
+13
you.
to hit. All right, so that'll be very high.
It is.
So,
Yeah, if you're looking for 18,
Uh-huh.
let's see some damage here.
Okay. Oops, I missed. My trick. Okay, so that'll be a 2 + 13 plus 13. So 15 piercing damage, which is not vulnerable to. But I'm holding on with my incredible strength onto it, so even if it runs away, I want to stay connected to it.
Icarus, how much damage did you do to this thing?
I did 15.
15. Icarus, you did not kill this thing.
Okay.
But what is about to happen might be very confusing to Icarus.
Okay.
Ireless, in your head, you hear a voice that you have, I don't think, heard before, or at least if you have, not with such clarity. And it is calm, it is peaceful, it is serene, and it tells you the following. It says, Ireless, you could end this if you wanted to. This thing is weak, it's not supposed to be here. I could help you, but the price would be high, and you'd have to be the one who makes the hard choice. I would have to disperse the rest of its energy here in this space. Do you think that your friends are strong enough to bear the brunt?
Also, I take 8 what damage from the thing?
I got you. I'll
Do
make
you
the
have a
roll.
fish allergy?
Oh, I rolled for it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I rolled 8.
Oh, cool.
What is the damage type?
Psychic.
Okay, sorry, just
From eating the fish.
from forgetting.
Forgetting how
Why am
good
I here
fish
again?
taste.
The voice is not familiar.
It is not familiar, and yet at the same time, it is comfortable. It is home. It resonates through your mind, through your body in a different way than your conversations with Torrent does. It even feels different than your conversations, your memories from childhood with your parents. There is something that is familiar about this on a spiritual level, but not familiar in that mechanical sense. You've never heard this person speak to you like so, and yet every single time that you put your hand into the earth, you feel like you've maybe connected with this person.
And my hand is currently, both of them, I'm clinging to the stone. And I think that peace reminds me of when we were able to ask what condition was different that made us win this time. And the realization came to me about a lot of things. And I will say back to it in my head, I know that we can. I know that they can.
I'll be here to help if some of them fall. I'm going to point at you. I need you to tell me how many hit points you currently have. And I need enough.
That's good. That's it. That's the answer.
59.
Okay.
10 short of
59
20.
plus
48.
how much do you have?
35.
0.
What about Carl?
6 plus,
Oh, yeah,
plus
Carl.
6 temporary.
Carl
So
doesn't count.
12.
This is just you all. Okay. Plus.
You can't use Carl as a
Can't use Carl's as a,
HP
how much do you have?
71.
71. Okay. This is
And we have Neb and Torres who have a
We all
trillion.
have above like fucking
It is
10.
not. It is
and I
not.
sitting at 0 and 6. Ugh.
okay. Amongst those of you that are here and active, and yeah, we could use Nim, and we could use Torres as rag.
Chelsea
dolls
told
here.
me she has memorized, so she'll help Torres with the
Hell yeah.
with the lock on the
Hell-
cage.
We'll get to that. Hell yeah. Okay. Between those of you that are able to participate here, you have a total of 286 hit points. Okay. This is where things are going to get a little bit hard and messy. You have done 110 points of damage against this thing. Okay. This thing has 300 hit points.
Ugh.
I am about to let you all do some trades, some bartering. There are 190 hit points that you all need to sacrifice to kill this thing. I need you all, Ireless, collectively as a group to decide where you're taking the points from.
I'll give all 35.
You will drop. No combat fatigue. Beautiful. Minus 35. 155 remains.
Resistances don't factor in this at all.
Correct, right?
Okay.
Think about like life essence. Think about like being tapped into the center of the heart.
Sorry,
of the
y'all.
planet.
I'll contribute my 47. So I'm up with 1.
108 remain.
I'll give 70, so I'm up with 1.
38 remain.
I'll take the rest.
I can give 11.
I'll take 38.
You should give your temp hit points. right?
That's what I'm doing. I have 6 temp.
All right,
I'll take 30.
So I'll take 11.
We said everyone participates except for Hermes Trismegistus, who abstains
I mean,
disrespectfully.
I ain't got any,
got
but
nothing
also
to
it does
give.
work out that way, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. And you would watch as it looks as if Ireless is falling, clattering down to the ground. And in Ireless's place, there would be again, think about a veiled, misty form that looks like it's an echo or a shadow of Ireless at first. But for those of you that are close to Ireless, which would, to be honest, no one. Enoch, you're looking straight down, but you're not feeling too well. Kennedy, you probably can't see Ireless because she's around that little she's around
I'm
that.
climbing right now.
Yeah,
man.
you're busy. I would say Icarus and Silas, Jabanu, you have a vantage point on Ireless, so you are able to see who you what you think this person is. The beholder is going to disperse mist, that magical matter. It is literally going to fall to the ground like this purple iridescent dust. And I need Icarus. I need you to make me a perception check with advantage here. Right. Everyone else, who I said could see, so Silas as well as Jabana, you can make a perception check, but make it a flat roll, please.
14. And if I need higher, I do have my hit reroll thing.
26.
27.
This is what's going to be interesting. Okay, you do have the one reroll. I will say
Should I use it?
you should use it.
All right, I'll try.
Because these two right here, you can react appropriately. It looks a lot like Selpis, but just like she's a mature middle-aged woman. Selpus, but older. Possibly Selpus's mom.
Pelpus?
And you're covered in there's magical dust in your eyes.
Can I have kept some of the eye stalks?
Sure.
I'm like,
I slap Icarus and do shared census.
You immediately see and Icarus. It is so because Silas shared their shared senses. It is so blatantly obvious that this is your Elpis Ambrosine, but she's a grown woman. She's a middle-aged woman. And as soon as you notice this through the shared senses, it mist and it fades away. What? And the mana beholder is no more, and an orb clatters down to the ground.
No, and I'll take it.
And we win.
Nim goes like this.
I can walk.
Yeah. So,
Sense orb.
so,
Turn bag upside down.
so Saradin's cage landed over there, and Nim and Torres have been working on getting it open.
Yeah.
can I run to Irelis's body? Because I'm so buff now, I can like jump and stuff and go
Like
get her.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to scoop her up and try and resuscitate her.
Yeah. I'll go so
Make
far
a
as this.
medicine.
You don't even need to. You're going to go through the process of resuscitating Irelis, and then it seems like whatever that magical dust here, you're in the mana, the weave, the pure essence here. It's already beginning to funnel and channel into Irelis. And you would immediately come back to as Icarus comes and connects.
Who's?
Irelis, I
Is
saw
every-
the strangest thing.
Whoa.
It was these guns.
Sorry, I saw the second strangest thing.
I've seen Stranger Things.
Is everyone okay?
We're not looking so good right now.
Did the deal work?
Yes, kind of. We're all on death's door. Let's get to the top of this cliff. I throw you up.
Hey, so all that mana that's flowing around, kind of slurp a little bit of that up.
Of course you can. How much you want to take? All of it?
Oh man!
Like a lot of it? You want to regain all your spell slots? I know who does. Hermes.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. Roll me a D100, please.
You shouldn't have said yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that this happens.
When I get over there.
23.
Awesome.
Is it though?
Yes, of course it is. We add it to the total.
Icarus, no.
You are able, I will say this, you are able to fill that bad boy up.
Oh
You
yeah.
get all your spell slots back, and every single as this is happening, you are like actively being like, revivified. You're being resuscitated, and it just feels like something's not working. Like somebody's shocking you with paddles, but the charge keeps going down for some reason. At the same time, Enoch is like sucking in the power of this space.
Can I see him?
I think it'd be hard to see.
Enoch, stop it!
Hard to not, yeah.
Stop what?
Stop it with the mana crystals. Irelis needs those.
You're sucking her life form away. I killed her in my timeline.
I'm on the other side, just like,
it's-
finally finishing my
I saw
climb.
Irelis eviscerated by what you're doing.
No, it's fine. She will be fine. I will heal her.
You
Everything
cannot
will be
heal
alright.
what no longer is, Enoch.
You heal me with something that you took from me.
Enoch, stop.
Very well.
Right around now, Enoch, truly Enoch, speaking to Enoch, not speaking to Hermes, you would hear Hermes say, I'll leave you to clean up the rest of this mess. I have to go complete what I was working on inside Patricia. And he aways.
Ew.
Hey, everything behind this screen is intentional.
I'm sorry. I believe, malfunctioning. Just like the void zones interfere with me, this place interferes in the opposite fashion. Irelis, I am sorry. Would you like me to provide healing to you, or are you all right?
No. I don't want it. She's like staying back from you.
we are victorious. We've won.
Now, around this time, I would like to re-enter Torres / Nim up there.
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah. And I will say the vibes are bad. They're rough, right? This is a lot for you all to unpack, but I'm only going to compound atop this. Torres looks kind of like that the meme of the person who's like, no, well, maybe. Back and
Oh
forth.
my God, Brittany!
Over and over again. And Torres would see what is happening and would give you all some good news and some bad news. Torres would tell you all that thanks to Nim, Torres and she would have been able to figure out what is keeping Saradin Tristarum captive inside. He would then say that it's not going to be quite that easy to get them out. Saradin Tristarum would tell you that the outer layer that you all saw, that gray opaque, again, the gray opaque sphere is what is known as a wall of gloom. Anyone who passes through that will immediately gain an additional level of exhaustion. Okay? That's 1 in, 1 out. Passing through, passing back. Okay? So reasonable to think 2, unless you got somebody to prevent some of this stuff as well. The moment that you step inside of the wall of gloom, because they tested this, I would say this is what we can say Torres was as a guinea pig for. Torres already looks exhausted. The moment you step into the wall of gloom, it's an anti-magic zone. And Torres is essentially in stasis, just hovering in the center of the anti-magic zone. Saradin, thank you very much. Yeah, Saradin is just floating there in the center, incapacitated, unconscious. He says that there is literally nothing preventing them from bringing Saradin out of that space. He can walk all the way up and grab Saradin and bring them out. But he says what he's worried about is inside the wall of gloom, inside the anti-magic zone, there is, and this is what's interesting, but you also are in the heart of the planet, there is another sphere. And inside that sphere, there is a gigantic hourglass filled with diamond dust that has yet to fall. All the dust is up at the top. Again, massive hourglass with diamond dust up at the top. And Torres would say, I tried breaking it. I tried dispelling it. I can't do anything whenever I'm in there. It's essentially inside the anti-magic zone, and I can't do anything to affect that sphere that's inside the anti-magic zone, even though that must be preventing the magic from the outside from getting in. He says he tried everything for the past in-game, like 30 seconds that you all fought this boss for.
The time is...
Yeah, timey-wimey, right? Exactly. And so he says it's very likely that as soon as you all bring Saradin out of here, that some contingency, some trap, something is going to spring or proc. And then he would also show you his hand, and you would watch as his hand is beginning to marble, dust, and flake. And he would say, I don't think time is going to be our friend. Looking back to the hourglass that you all can't see.
This is what he said before he left.
Does this sound like Ambrid's?
Doesn't
Something? Even
sound
the hourglass?
like correct. I know you all have already seen one way back in episode 15, a moment to think. No, it doesn't sound the same.
Okay, so someone else put this here.
He said he signed his death certificate. She signed his death certificate when he was brought
The
here.
mistress.
Yes. I don't know how we can get in there without killing him. Does anyone know of this kind of magic that's in there? What kind of magic could exist in an anti-magic field?
Well, that's kind of what I've been looking into for the past 8 or so months. It's not magic, technically.
And I'm going to look down at the rune that's carved in the back of my hand that was still stifled, but
I could try that.
Try it. You have the most health as well. The rest of us are not looking good.
Okay.
Now, in order to see this, you have to enter, and anyone can say they're going to do this. I'm just going to give you the mechanics of this, right? In order to see this, you need to pass through the wall of gloom, which will immediately give you a level of exhaustion. Once you are inside the wall of gloom, you can see where Saradin Tristarm is just floating, incapacitated, unconscious in this area. And you can also see what appears to be another sphere, another wall, and that is where the hourglasses is. So I just want to know who's going inside the wall of gloom, because you won't be able to do anything without entering into that at least.
I can't.
Can I wrap this rope around your waist?
Sure.
If you go in there, I'll be holding on to this. Tug it if you need me. And I'm going in right after you.
Well, then who's going to hold the other end of the rope if we both get
I will hold the other rope.
Oh my
That
gosh.
sounds like a great idea.
It's unnerving.
All right. Yeah, and then I put one around me
finger.
too, just in case I need to run in after you.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, you head inside, and you would immediately gain 1 level of exhaustion. And as you step inside, you can see what has already been described. You see Saradin Tristarm kind of floating in this incapacitated state. You can see that there is another. It is, again, stay with me on this one. It is clearly something that is inherently magical, but what we would both know to be, it's void. It's something that is not the pure. It's not meant to be here. It should not exist in the space, but because it is inside an anti-magic zone, it has buffer from the rest of the mana in the essence here. So you have raw primal magics, an anti-magic zone, and then at the core, you now have this void bubble. And inside that void bubble, you have this gigantic hourglass with what is clearly diamond dust all at the tippy top.
And I think before you go in, I'll say, tug once if you want me to come in, tug twice if you want us to pull you out. I think that's what the plan is.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would like to try to make heads or tails of what this hourglass is before I start trying to just break things.
Amazing. Void zone phenomena, something that is like Slayer based, seems really appropriate.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, he's harder. Yeah, it gets harder.
15.
Okay, with a 15, I'll give you half of this at least. This is undoubtedly some type of diabolical twisted contingency. It will activate the moment that Saradin is removed from his place. You're aware of that, no doubt. The idea of it being connected to an hourglass or time, you are clearly aware that it's connected to the aging process with a 15. There is something that is going to suck away or one's life force or essence if they leave this place. And the hourglass, the time, years, age, life force, essence, you with a 15, you don't know if it will outright kill them or not. Though I feel pretty comfortable with the 15 saying that you think they wouldn't die, but you can't say that with any certainty.
And it's intrinsically connected to Saradin.
Correct.
And that's its intended purpose while it remains here.
I will say this, you are unable to get any degree of, like, for example, if the whole unit moves somewhere else, probably no problem. If Saradin leaves this bubble that's been created on the other side of the wall of gloom, it's going to proc. And again, you got a 15, so there's some wiggle room here, but you feel pretty confident that the power, the degree of mastery over this level of void channeling probably has foreseen a little bit of like bullshittery around, well, let's try to like, what if we plane shift, or what if we do XYZ, or what if we like rewrote this space or did something, like somebody's domain is here and it is immensely powerful. I have mechanics written, but I do want to make sure there's nothing else that you all want to collectively try or talk about or do before I present to you all the mechanics.
Can anyone revive him while he's inside?
Not with an anti-magic field. you would be relying on standard medicine, which probably won't work.
Yeah, I wonder if we could destroy the hourglass or something.
If the Grey with the sword couldn't do it, I don't know. It's going to be tough, especially if Silas is exhausted in there. But
I hope he's all right.
I can't imagine brute force is the solution to this.
Can I touch it?
You may touch it if you would like to. Mm-hmm. Your hand does not pass through. It feels physical.
Is Patricia magic?
Some might say.
Fucking no.
Some might say.
Could you send in Patricia to help Silas?
Patricia has been deactivated in similar areas to where Enoch has been deactivated. So void zones or anti-magic zones are not super great for Patricia or for Enoch.
Okay.
What do you think, Pip?
Nick comes up, goes,
Hey, you look tired, buddy.
he's a little bit exhausted. Yeah. He tries to gnaw at it.
Yeah, let's break it. And I'm going to go to the top of the hourglass because it's huge, right?
Again, think of it like a sphere or a dome surrounding the hourglass, so you can't get in and touch the hourglass. You're touching the dome or the area around the hourglass. Sorry. So again, there's a cage of some type of force that seems to be around the hourglass, and you can climb up on that if you want. Send Pip up on that. You can touch that. It's probably about 10 or 15 feet on the center. It's a pretty large area, to be quite honest with you.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
And I will climb on top of this sphere of force.
Okay. Yeah.
And using that glyph from Void Scribe.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw it to be like person-sized.
Good. Okay. I will now share the mechanics that I have for this. This is one of those times where for the story that I want to happen, I imagine this is going to go one way, but I want there to be that slim chance that there's an opportunity for this to go a different direction. Right now, I want you to drop a d20. There are no modifiers. There's nothing else special on this. And if you get a nat 20 right now, you are going to overpower the machinations of my secondary thrice removed BBEG, this unnamed queen who has put this in place. If you get anything less than a d20, it is going to proc and move forward. I'm saying there's a chance, but I'm saying that it's slim. Because this is what they wanted you to do.
I did not get a 20.
What'd you get though?
The other one.
No, I didn't say anything, so I'm not going to do anything huge.
I can't roll above a 10 this session. I don't know what you expect.
Damn!
You sent
Okay.
me in there.
Awesome. This is exactly what's going to happen then.
Oh, woof.
Cool.
As soon as, let me pull up my notes because this is kind of juicy. Whether or not you know about this specific spell, Silas, I don't know. It's not originally written to be something that's void magic based. It's a 9th level necromancy spell that I've flavored.
I have a cool headband on, but unfortunately, I'm normal brain right now.
Yeah.
Because of the anti-magic field.
Correct. That's funny. It is the 9th level spell Time Ravage. And so what happens is... correct. Saradin Tristarum is going to take an immediate 10d12 necrotic damage. It's an automatic fail based on what this is. And you would watch as he is being aged to where he only has 30 days left to live. And as the diamond dust begins to fall through this hourglass, let me be careful about this. He's not becoming decrepit. He looks like he's probably in his, again, dwarves age differently than dwarves age differently than humans do, but he looks like he's the human equivalent of like a solid like 45 to 55, right? Older, but not old by any means. And it doesn't necessarily look like he's getting additional lines of aging or wrinkling. It doesn't look like his hair is graying any more than it is, but you are watching things be pulled and whisked away from him. As the final bit of the diamond dust falls, it would shatter. The force cage that was surrounding the hourglass, would also shatter. The anti-magic field would then nullify. And then the wall of gloom that was surrounding this would also begin to wisp away as Saradin Tristarm falls down to the ground. Anti-magic field gone, everything else is gone, and you would be able to, everyone here now would be able to see Silas is here and Saradin is laying on the ground.
It worked.
You did it.
Now, you saw everything getting pulled away. The nuance of the spell mechanics that just happened would probably be lost to you.
I got him out.
I'll immediately rush over and do a medicine check.
As soon as you rush over, you're doing a medicine check. Please give me the medicine check.
Woof. Not great. I'll guidance myself too.
I'll help, and because I have proficiency in it.
Thank you. Then I'll remove the lower die. So that'll be an 8.
Okay, yeah, you don't
I thought
cause
I was
any,
better at medicine. It's with wisdom.
you don't do any more harm necessarily.
Hey.
I think the reason that you do so poorly, and you all would be able to see this, right? Silas is probably closest, and you run up as well, Icarus. You go over to help. You all are standing in or around. There's probably a little bit of tension going on between the two of you. Kennedy, you're not doing super great, but you're not on death's door this time.
No, I'm
per
standing
se.
next to Enoch, being like not saying it, but the side eye of, hey, is that option still available of that medicine?
Yeah. The reason you don't do so very well is because
Almost fell.
Torres runs over to you and pushes by you. As Saradin is falling down to the ground, you would watch as it looks like some type of sphere-like crystal falls out of his robes and rolls over towards anyone here. Torres ignores that completely. And with your 8 medicine check, you're on, are they dead? Are they alive? Torres goes and cradles their head, pushing you out of the way. Not trying to cause combat or a fight per se, but there's so much fear and anger and anxiety and confusion as they grab Saradin's head, and you would hear Saradin. I wondered how long it would take you to find me, Robin Astor. And you would watch as one hand comes up and just taps Torres on the face. And then the illusion drops, and you would all see Robin standing here. And this is where we enter an unskippable cutscene.
God, the subtitles are back!
Camera angle.
The subtitles begin to come through.
Snatch crystal.
You grab it. You now have in your possession the Gale Heart Crystal that will allow you to traverse the arcane storm surrounding Baytroon. Sweet.
Put this on a big chain.
You would see Robin, the same individual that you rescued from the Isle of Desire, and Robin would say, "Where is the book, Frith's son? Where is the book? You know the deal my father has entered into with the vampire. You know my gifts. I will gladly pay the price to write in your book. Please give it to me." Saradin responds, "It's a heavy burden to give up what you were and what you could be, just for a chance to be a better version of yourself now. Oh, Robin, it fills me with no great joy to tell you that I don't have the book. I placed it exactly where it needed to be." For those of you that are listening to this, give you a chance to think, to interact, to pause the cutscene.
Robin Astor?
Book? What book?
I believe all book knowledge has been taken from me. Right?
The one thing that it wasn't taken from, the one thing that wasn't taken, right? So the concept of the Herentith scene, all that other stuff that happened in the Tree of Knowledge, and that, certainly. But one thing that still remains true that everybody here would recall is that you all skipped a chest in the Temple of Frith the first time you all went down there, and the chest said,
I wasn't there.
right, hold on, you were there. You were there still.
Was I?
It was before you disappeared.
Oh, damn it. Trying to pass it off on you
You all
guys.
skipped the chest that said property of the Tristarum family, and then later during the 1 month skip, you then went back.
Okay,
and
then I wasn't there.
Exactly. And then inside the chest, there was this sealed book that no one else could open until it was given to Karnath. And then when Karnath opened it, it just looked blank. But Karnath just started looking through the book and reading it every single day, and he said he had never felt closer to his father than whenever he was reading that book. And it was after that that he was able to figure out how to activate the bastion, make the place smaller, bring oddballs along, all those other things. That memory still exists in all of your minds, with the exception of Kennedy.
So that's the book.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, well.
But Tati never existed.
But
a
Tati
book?
was never in Fort Roker. And, okay, Robin continues, and she says, Avatar Tristarum, we don't have time for puzzles and hunts. You know what is at stake. I beg of you, please, for the fate of Bretha, I beg your cooperation. Saradin continues. If there is anything that I have learned in my travels, it is that all too often the folks we think are destined and most deserving to make the hard choices are oft the worst candidates for the job, while those of rare circumstance and happenstance tend to be best suited. I have not the Book of If, but nor will I keep it from you. I'll pause the cutscene again.
Rabanastor?
She tosses her hair back and looks over to you while she's still holding on to Saradin Tristarum.
What deal?
The Book of If?
I kind of like this actually better. Everyone's like having like their one thought. What? Rabanastor, the Book of If.
Oh?
There's a book.
Yeah, I think these are just thoughts that are just spilling out loud rather than genuine questions.
Oh, yes, that's probably something you missed.
Yeah, no, Giovanni's stunned.
Avatar of Frith?
He continues. He says, I have not the Book of If, but nor will I keep it from you. Of course, I do find myself in a position to place one small stipulation on this offer. Help me up, if you will. And you would watch as Rabanastor of House Lirin is going to pick up Saradin. He is weaker than he was a moment ago, but really only Silas would be able to tell that. But he dusts off his robes, which then immediately, in a very similar way to what we've seen Icarus do with some of his robes, would clean themselves, right themselves, correct themselves. Robin would say, very well. What is your condition? Saradin continues. I will gladly bestow upon you the power to read and write within the book of 3, but the power shall not belong to you. You are to pass it along to the next avatar, and the decision of what is or isn't added to the tome shall be their decision alone. Though I will not deter you from campaigning your cause while you serve him. Does that sound reasonable? You watch as Rabanastor looks a little bit confused. And she says, I don't understand. What do you mean? You mean for me to be a farrier, a courier of your power? You wish for me to take this on myself? He would interject and say, no. I need you to deliver it to someone. Yes, but I will send you straight there. And you watch as he stood up already. He already has his robes. He is then going to bring a hand to his chest, and the robes just begin to dissolve. And unlike Icarus, he doesn't have underwear like undershirts on. It's just going to be him wearing like pants, but then all over his body, you can see that there is just writing in Arcune. There is some type of remarkably powerful ritual that looks like it's been carved onto his body. Enoch, you can clearly see that this is not terribly dissimilar from like a soul forging ritual. A fragment of some soul or a fragment of some power has been instilled or carved onto this man's body. The very same way that you might have carved onto a soul crystal to then house a piece of a soul.
How?
Can I read what the Arcune says?
Who here speaks Arcune?
It's just me and Nim.
Okay. You all would clearly be able to tell that this is a binding ritual for a fragment of a Prime Divine.
Oh, shit.
Hence the avatar.
He continues, and he says, I don't just mean for you to be a courier. I mean for you to be a guardian, to be a teacher. What do you say, Robin? Will you protect my son in my absence? Robin speaks. I accept these terms, Saradin, though I fear will not end the way that you hope so. I am steadfast in what I believe to be necessary to save this world. And Saradin kind of, again, he reaches out a hand and goes to tap her on the face again. And as he is saying this next line, you would watch as the tattoos, the carvings, the writing that is on his body fall down his arm and then begin to cover and coat her body. And he says, it's upon that stoic steadfastness that I'm counting, though Karnath can be quite persuasive, so best of luck. And as the tattoos leave his body, you watch as he grows even more weakened. You watch as he kind of falls down to a knee. She tries to catch him and help him, but there is something that is happening to her that she was not quite prepared. That same energy where like the eyes of like Avatar Aang are like illuminating and shooting up through the air, like she is having her full like ascension moment in this space.
I'll catch him.
Yeah.
Since I'm there.
Amazing. And he would say, thank you, Silas. And he looks down to the sword and he would say, good that you found it. I'm sorry. And then he touches the ground next to where you all are at. And he would look down at his hand while he's rubbing the ground, and it would look like it's beginning to marble and chalk. And he would say, wonderful. Here. And Rabanastor looks like she has finished whatever's happening. And he says, please, be quick. We need to leave this place quickly. And he finishes making the portal, and you would see that the portal is opening to what looks to be the airship that you all left Karnath on. And you can see that it looks like Karnath is sitting at a desk, like he's doing some bookkeeping, doing some work, doing all of his duty of maintaining your bastion that you all left him with the responsibility. And he would tell her, go and collect Karnath, keep him safe, and don't tell me where you're taking him. And then he would look over to you all and say, I hope you don't mind that I'm borrowing Karnath.
It doesn't belong to us.
He smiles at that.
Where are you taking him? Are you okay?
Rabanastor, she looks to you all and she says, I'm very sorry for deceiving you. I will say it was my intention to tell you before all of this went down, but it just seemed much easier this way. And plus, I really enjoy being Torres. I liked being Torres centuries ago. I like being Torres now. I absolve you of the pact that we have made. And you watch, she holds up a book, which essentially had listed that if Hermes were to take over and do anything to intense degree, that she would kill you. Torres would kill you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good, I suppose.
Saradin, we have the capabilities of helping you if you are dying.
Oh, no, I believe I'm about to help you. Goodbye, Robin. She bows to him. And I'm talking like she gets down on the ground and like prostrates herself, forehead on the ground. She stands up and she jumps through the portal and it instantly closes. And Saradin would say, we have somewhere else to go. You don't have any other business in Hardhold, I hope?
No.
I mean, the kobolds.
They'll be alright without us.
Our business.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Little Jedediah will do fine.
He places another hand on the ground, and you can see that it's beginning to go a little bit further up his fingers into his hand now. And he says, oh, that's just great.
How long do you have?
If I had to guess, a little bit less than 30 days.
Okay. We can.
No.
We have the capabilities to fix that. Now,
Okay.
we can reincarnate you if we need to.
He looks like he's got the energy of someone who is going to let all of you process this because you're the ones who need to process this more so than he does. He's someone who knew kind of what to expect from all of his gallivanting. And as he finishes creating the portal, you all would be buffeted with just frigid cold. Quite literally like it is the cold winds from the tippy top of the highest mountain upon Breatha.
Feels nice.
And he would say, I hope you don't mind if I bring you to my home.
No,
Very well.
I don't mind at all.
All right.
He looks to you, you kind of grab him, help me up. And as you look through the portal, you can see that, again, there is nothing else on the horizon. It looks like you are at the peak, the top of a summit. And it would definitely still be Frostholm. I'd probably say B to C from maybe the distance from the vista down below. And atop this summit, there would be this beautiful crystalline tower. And he would say, just get me inside. And then we'll talk. And he hobbles through the portal. And as the portal is closing behind you all, I need everyone to make an active perception check.
Real quick, I motion to my construct friend.
Hurry!
Disadvantage.
The DC for this, I know it's hard, some of you have exhaustion. The DC for this is relatively high at a 17 for where we're at currently. Didn't hit it. Who succeeded?
Carl did.
Girl says, Papa, look.
31.
This feels like
I made it.
fitting. You've been here.
I did too.
I've been here.
Uh-huh. Well, it's as the portal is closing, you are able to look back briefly, and you can see that there seems to be this outline, this veiled figure of this middle-aged woman. And it looks like she is looking at all of you, but it is quite clear that her attention is focused primarily, and the two of you are looking at this. She looks to you for a second. You can see her looking at Ireless, and then she looks to Icarus.
Oh, I'm so buff.
Ooh.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session with Buff Icarus. Jesus Christ. You all jumped into Allay Nexus. You fought Amana Beholder. You shared out 190 hit points scattered amongst the party here. You rescued one Saradin Tristarum. You learned that he was an avatar of Frith. You watch as he gave up his avatar powers to one Rabanastor of House Lirin that has been gallivanting along with you as Torres the Grey. And she is now going to pick up Karnath, and she's going to take Karnath away, and Saradin has asked to not be told where they go. It's a lot to unpack. Guess when we'll do it? Next time on The Shifting Realms. See you later, everybody.